AIMIM and in all probability will be fielded from the Seelampur constituency. Soumya is with us on the broadcast. Soumya, what is the AIMIM intending by taking such decisions back to back?
Yes, Suesha, as we know, it is the second time that they might field someone who was accused in the Delhi riots of 2022. First it was Tahir Hussain, who switched from Aam Aadmi Party to AIMIM. Now we have this name coming up that Shahrukh might get fielded from Seelampur constituency from AIMIM. Apparently, as per the sources, AIMIM's Delhi president met his family on 23rd of December. They're saying that they met to provide him with legal aids as far as his bails and his cases are concerned. So these are the information that are coming in as far as AIMIM fielding Delhi riots 2022 accused are concerned.
All right, Soumya, many thanks for getting us those details. Of course, AIMIM in the eye of controversy as they continue to field riot accused in the Delhi polls. And we cut across to more breaking news coming in as Hyderabad City Police has issued a warning. In a statement, Hyderabad City Police has said that strict action will be taken if anyone posts false information or misleading videos on social media regarding Sandhya Theatre Stampede incident. The police has also said that during the investigation of the case, legal action will be taken against those who deliberately spread such false propaganda, unquote. This, of course, as we understand that there is a likely possibility that actor Allu Arjun could be questioned yet again. He was questioned for 4 hours yesterday, and as per details that came in from our sources, he replied very confidently, where he denied the police's claims so far. He said that the Hyderabad police was spreading false allegations and baseless rumors against him. And the police that continues to investigate what had transpired on the night of 4th of December when the Sandhya Stampede tragedy had occurred, where unfortunately a woman who lost her life and her son who still remains in a serious condition. I want to cut across to Aneri, getting us details on this statement that has been issued by the Hyderabad police. This, as we also understand, that they face questions over whether this is a propaganda against Allu Arjun or this is a serious attempt to investigate the case, given how the Congress is also in facing that controversy.
Well, definitely, Suesha, a lot of controversy that has erupted over this particular issue when we talk about, because on one side we have been seeing that how the opposition parties have been slamming the Congress government, but then now what we have been seeing is that it is where one side we see that the government and the police officials who have been time and again questioning and targeting Allu Arjun is what the opposition parties have been saying. They have been saying that Allu Arjun is being wantedly targeted by Revanth Reddy and his government. But now what we are seeing is that as we have been also running the CCTVs on our screens, on one side we have been seeing that many such posts on social media have also come up, where that's the reason why we see that the Hyderabad City Police has now stated and issued a strong warning that a strict action will be taken against those who post or spread misinformation and misleading videos on social media. Then there will be a strict action that would be taken against them. And not only that, but also at the same time, the Hyderabad City Police, I'll just go and I'll just read the statement, which mentions that the Hyderabad City Police mentions that it has come to our notice that some people have posted false videos that the stampede took place before Allu Arjun had arrived, because as you can see in the CCTV, Revati, the deceased woman, was brought out at
कमीशन को भी, ईडी, सीबीआई को भी और दिल्ली पुलिस को इस पे जवाब देना होगा।
क्या आप आधिकारिक रूप से कोई कंप्लेंट करेंगे या किसी के पास जाएंगे?
बिल्कुल, हम आधिकारिक रूप से कंप्लेंट करेंगे, हम पुलिस के पास भी कंप्लेंट करेंगे, हम इलेक्शन कमीशन के पास भी कंप्लेंट करेंगे, क्योंकि आज ये सबूत सबके सामने है कि प्रवेश वर्मा जी के घर 20 विंजर प्लेस पर महिलाओं को 1100 रुपए कैश बांटा जा रहा है और भारतीय जनता पार्टी के पैम्फलेट के साथ बांटा जा रहा है। इस पे प्रवेश वर्मा जी की फोटो है, इस पे अमित शाह जी की फोटो है, इस पे जेपी नड्डा जी की फोटो है, इस पे प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की फोटो है और भारतीय जनता पार्टी के पर्चे के साथ भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लिफाफे में, एक नारंगी रंग के उस पे लिफाफे में अब ये पैसा 1100 रुपए बांटा जा रहा है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सच्चाई पूरे देश के सामने है और अब ये बिल्कुल साफ है कि अगर वो इस स्तर पर पहुंच गए हैं कि उनको 1100 रुपए बांटने पड़ रहे हैं, इसका मतलब है उनको भी पता है कि वो दिल्ली का चुनाव बुरी तरह से हार गए।
क्या जानकारी मिली, क्या कह करके बांटा जा रहा है पैसा? और क्योंकि अभी तो प्रवेश वर्मा का नाम भी जो है आधिकारिक तौर पर अनाउंस नहीं किया गया है, फिर भी इस तरीके से अगर आप आरोप लगा रहे हैं तो?
हम आरोप नहीं लगा रहे हैं, हम तो सबूत दिखा रहे हैं और ये सबूत सिर्फ मैंने नहीं देखा है, कई मीडिया चैनल्स, कई रिपोर्टर, कई जर्नलिस्ट ने वीडियो पर कैप्चर किया है कि महिलाएं 20 विंजर प्लेस से बाहर निकलती हुई प्रवेश वर्मा जी, मोदी जी, नड्डा जी के पैम्फलेट के साथ भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लिफाफे में 1100 रुपए लेकर जा रही हैं। इसका क्या मतलब है? इसका मतलब ये है कि वोट के लिए पैसे दी जाने की कोशिश की जा रही है। और मैं ये भी बता दूं, अभी प्रवेश वर्मा जी के घर में करोड़ों रुपए कैश पड़ा है, ये हमें आधिकारिक सूचना मिली है। ईडी अभी जाके रेड करे, सीबीआई अभी जाके रेड करे, दिल्ली पुलिस अभी जाके रेड करे। जिस तरह से वीडियो पे सामने आ गया कि 1100 रुपए एक एक महिला को बांटे जा रहे थे, अभी वीडियो कैमरास उस घर के अंदर जाएंगे, उस घर के अंदर करोड़ों रुपए का कैश पड़ा है और प्रवेश वर्मा जी की तुरंत गिरफ्तारी होनी चाहिए।
मैम, महिलाएं घर पे गई और महिलाओं का ये कहना था कि लाडली बहन योजना के तहत ये पैसे जो है ये दिए गए। मॉडस
फॉर्म कैसे पहुंचा, फिर वो महिलाएं अभी भी फॉर्म लेके जा रही हैं। मैम, इसमें बीजेपी ने आरोप लगाया पीसी के दौरान कि उन्होंने कहा कि ये हमारी पार्टी के लिए बड़ी बात नहीं है कि वो 50 महिलाओं को उनके घर भेजती।
और प्रवेश वर्मा, बीजेपी ये कह रही है, मतलब मैं समझना चाह रही हूँ, वो ये कह रहे हैं कि हमने प्रवेश वर्मा जी के सरकारी आवास पे कब्जा किया, वहां पे पैसे रखे, वहां पे मोदी जी के पर्चे रखे, बीजेपी का लिफाफा रखा और उसमें पैसे डाल के उसमें पैसे बांटे। क्या ये आरोप है बीजेपी का हम पर? बताइए। देखिए, ये तो भारतीय जनता पार्टी की पूरी सच्चाई सामने आ गई है कि उनको पता है कि उनके पास एजेंडा नहीं है, उनके पास कोई सीएम का चेहरा नहीं है, उनके पास 10 साल का काम नहीं है, उनके पास दिल्ली के लोगों के लिए कोई वादे तक नहीं है।
And that is the latest response coming in from Atishi as the Aam Aadmi Party faces heat over fake schemes promise, and the Aam Aadmi Party now mulling legal action. And if you're wondering what the weather in your city is today, then here is the weather update brought to you by Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, powered by Galaxy AI.
currently, this last year, which would have been 2023, finished off with 3 million visitors a year. So it has gone you could say 50% in the past 4 years. By 1930, with the sawmill gone and the railroad leaving in 1928, then we ended up really going from about 6,000 people all the way down to about 1,800 people. So it was a classic boom and bust town. If a commercial building now is remodeled and it's not Bavarian, it's going Bavarian. Any new structure is going Bavarian, and they are very authentic. These folks in the building code, everything that you see in town currently today will be remodeled and conform to, has to be from Stahl in Bavaria.
The chamber came up with the idea of Christmas Town and having the lights on all the time, starting in Thanksgiving and then running all the way through the beginning of the year and now all the way to the end of February even. And so it has reduced the crush a little bit. It's hard to tell in December.
Just about anything like I did on the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra and watch it come to life in color. The sketch-to-image feature uses AI to convert the sketches into images. Sketch-to-image with drawing assist. Galaxy AI is here.
Thank you for joining us on Republic TV. Let's now get you the news summarized with note assist using Galaxy AI on Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. Delhi Department fact checks AAP over welfare schemes, says Sanjeevani and Mahila Samman schemes do not exist. Prime Minister pays tribute to Atal Bihari Vajpayee on his 100th birth anniversary, calls him architect of India's transition into 21st century. After 4 hours of interrogation by the Hyderabad cops, actor Allu Arjun likely to be summoned again. Prime Minister to lay foundation stone of Ken-Betwa river linking project in MP for such initiative under National River Interlinking Policy. And well, that was the news summarized with note assist using Galaxy AI on Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. Let's start our big story of the day. And we continue to get you further details on the Azerbaijan Airlines flight that was traveling from Baku to Grozny that crashed in Aktau, Kazakhstan after reportedly requesting an emergency landing. So far, we understand that 72 people were on board. That includes 67 passengers and 5 crew members, although the Azerbaijan Airlines has still not released any statement. There is yet to be a confirmation on how many people have been able to survive this crash and how many casualties have been reported. So far, the Kazakhstan Airlines, according to certain reports, have said that 6 people have survived this crash. This is, we understand that there was a fog situation due to which the plane could not land in Grozny and it had to be rerouted. It made an emergency landing in Aktau in Kazakhstan and was circling around the airport before it touched down the runway. Kazakhstan authorities have also said that several rescuers who reached the spot caught the plane on fire, and the first was to douse off the blaze. Those are the videos on your screens of the exact moment of crash and the aftermath of the debris that is still being cleared. 52 rescuers and 11 pieces of equipment of the Ministry for Emergency Situations of Kazakhstan that arrived at the crash site. A special investigation that is to be conducted in connection with the crash is something that has been confirmed by the Ministry of Transport of Kazakhstan. So far, we do understand that the plane was carrying 67 passengers and 5 crew members. This happened in the city of Aktau in Kazakhstan. Initial reports that suggested that there were few survivors, but the exact number is yet to be confirmed. We are trying to ascertain further details as far as the rescue operations are concerned. A passenger plane flying from Baku to Grozny crashed in Kazakhstan with 72 people on board. The aircraft operated by Azerbaijan Airlines that went down near the Kazakh city of Aktau. And those are the videos that have been captured of the exact moment of crash that you witnessed on your screens and the aftermath as rescue operations are underway. Cutting across to Samiksha, joining us from the newsroom with further details. Samiksha, any statement yet from the Azerbaijan Airlines? All right, not too sure if Samiksha is still connected, and we'll try and reconnect that line with her. But so far we understand that there has been no official statement from the Azerbaijan Airlines as their plane crashed in Aktau. 72 people on board, out of which 67 were passengers and 5 were crew members. I believe Samiksha is back with us. Samiksha, over to you for the latest.
मन में चल रही थी। बरसों बरसों तक उन्होंने मुझ जैसे अनेक कार्यकर्ताओं को सिखाया है, संस्कारित किया है। देश के विकास में अटल जी का योगदान हमेशा हमारे स्मृति पटल पर अमिट रहेगा। मध्य प्रदेश में 1100 से अधिक अटल ग्राम सेवा सदन के निर्माण का काम आज से शुरू हो रहा है। इसके लिए पहली किस्त भी जारी की गई है। अटल ग्राम सेवा सदन गांवों के विकास को नई गति देंगे। साथियों, हमारे लिए सुशासन दिवस सिर्फ एक दिन का कार्यक्रम भर नहीं है। गुड गवर्नेंस, सुशासन भाजपा सरकारों की पहचान है। देश की जनता ने लगातार तीसरी बार केंद्र में भाजपा की सरकार बनाई। मध्य प्रदेश में आप सभी लगातार भाजपा को चुन रहे हैं। इसके पीछे सुशासन का भरोसा ही सबसे प्रबल है। और मैं तो जो विद्वान लोग हैं, जो लिखा पट्टी एनालिसिस करने में माहिर है, ऐसे देश के गणमान्य लोगों से आग्रह करूंगा कि जब आजादी के 75 साल हो चुके हैं तो एक बार इवैल्यूएशन किया जाए। 100-200 विकास के, जनहित के, गुड गवर्नेंस के पैरामीटर निकाले जाएं और फिर जरा हिसाब लगाएं कि कांग्रेस सरकारें जहां होती हैं वहां क्या काम होता है, क्या परिणाम होता है। जहां लेफ्ट वालों ने सरकार चलाई, कम्युनिस्टों ने सरकार चलाई, वहां क्या हुआ। जहां परिवारवादी पार्टियों ने सरकार चलाई, वहां क्या हुआ। जहां मिलीजुली सरकारें चली, वहां क्या हुआ। और जहां जहां भाजपा को सरकार चलाने का मौका मिला, वहां क्या हुआ। मैं दावे से कहता हूं, देश में जब जब भाजपा को जहां जहां भी सेवा करने का अवसर मिला है, हमने पुराने सारे रिकॉर्ड तोड़ के जनहित के, जन कल्याण के और विकास के कामों में सफलता पाई है। निश्चित मानदंडों पर मूल्यांकन हो जाए, देश देखेगा कि हम जन सामान्य के प्रति कितने समर्पित हैं। आजादी के दीवानों ने जो सपने देखे थे, उन सपनों को साकार करने के लिए हम दिन रात पसीना बहाते हैं। जिन्होंने देश के लिए खून बहाया, उनका रक्त बेकार न जाए, हम अपने पसीने से उनके सपनों को सींच रहे हैं। और सुशासन के लिए अच्छी योजनाओं के साथ ही उन्हें अच्छी तरह लागू करना भी जरूरी है। सरकार की योजनाओं का लाभ कितना पहुंचा, ये सुशासन का पैमाना होता है। अतीत में कांग्रेस सरकारें घोषणाएं करने में माहिर हुआ करती थी। घोषणाएं करना, फीता काटना, दिया जलाना, अखबार में तस्वीर छपवा देना, उनका काम वहीं पूरा हो जाता था और उसका फायदा कभी भी लोगों को नहीं मिल पाता था। प्रधानमंत्री बनने के बाद मैं प्रगति के कार्यक्रम का एनालिसिस में पुराने प्रोजेक्ट देखता हूं, मैं तो हैरान हूं। 35, 40 साल पहले जिसके शिलान्यास हुए, बाद में वहां 1 इंच भी काम नहीं हुआ। कांग्रेस की सरकारों की ना तो नीयत थी और ना ही उनमें योजनाओं को लागू करने की गंभीरता थी। आज हम पीएम किसान सम्मान निधि जैसे योजना का लाभ देख रहे हैं। मध्य प्रदेश के किसानों को किसान सम्मान निधि के 12,000 रुपया मिल रहे हैं। ये भी तभी संभव हुआ जब जन जन बैंक खाते खुले। यहां एमपी में ही लाडली बहना योजना है। अगर हम बहनों के बैंक खाते न खुलवाते, उनको आधार और मोबाइल से ना जोड़ते, तो क्या ये योजना लागू हो पाती? सस्ते राशन की योजना तो पहले से भी चलती थी। लेकिन गरीब को राशन के लिए भटकना पड़ता था। अब आज देखिए, गरीब को मुफ्त राशन मिल रहा है, पूरी पारदर्शिता से मिल रहा है। ये तभी हुआ जब टेक्नोलॉजी लाने के कारण फर्जीवाड़ा बंद हुआ। जब एक देश एक राशन कार्ड जैसी देशव्यापी सुविधाएं लोगों को मिली, साथियों, सुशासन का मतलब ही यही है कि अपने ही हक के लिए नागरिक को सरकार के सामने हाथ फैलाना न पड़े, सरकारी दफ्तरों के चक्कर न काटने पड़े। और यही तो सैचुरेशन की 100% लाभार्थी को 100% लाभ से जोड़ने की हमारी नीति है। सुशासन का यही मंत्र भाजपा सरकारों को दूसरों से अलग करता है। आज पूरा देश इसे देख रहा है, इसलिए बार बार भाजपा को चुन रहा है। साथियों, जहां सुशासन होता है, वहां वर्तमान चुनौतियों के साथ ही भविष्य की चुनौतियों पर भी काम किया जाता है। लेकिन दुर्भाग्य से देश में लंबे वक्त तक कांग्रेस की सरकारें रही। कांग्रेस गवर्नमेंट पर अपना जन्मसिद्ध अधिकार समझती है, लेकिन गवर्नेंस का उससे 36 का नाता रहा है। जहां कांग्रेस, वहां गवर्नेंस हो ही नहीं सकती। इसका बहुत बड़ा खामियाजा दशकों तक यहां बुंदेलखंड के लोगों ने भी भुगता है। पीढ़ी दर पीढ़ी यहां के किसानों, यहां की माताओं बहनों ने बूंद बूंद पानी के लिए संघर्ष किया।
उस दिन सनसेट देखने छज्जे पे चढ़ा, टूट गया।
हाँ, तो किसने बोला घर की दीवार पे रॉक क्लाइंबिंग करने को?
सफीना बदतमीजी।
समझ गया। मेरे पास आप दोनों की प्रॉब्लम की मेडिसिन है। इसको घर पे लगाओगे तो शादी का तो पता नहीं, पर घर पक्का नहीं टूटेगा।
रुंगटा नहीं तो घर स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं। रुंगटा स्टील TMT बार एकदम सॉलिड।
We are the champion, my friend, but we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champion. We are the champion. No time for lose, because we are the champion of the world.
फैंस काफी सारे आपका वेट कर रहे हैं, क्या कहना चाहोगे उनको?
देखो, मैं छोड़ा नहीं हूँ और ना छोड़ूंगा, क्योंकि इतने इतने सेंचुरी, डबल सेंचुरी किया। तो मेरे को याद है कि ये बच्चे लोग ने देखा मेरे को, ये मेरे भी लेफ्ट हैंडर, मेरे बेटा पे ही लेफ्ट हैंडर, हम लोग 3 लेफ्ट हैंडर्स है। 2 दिन लगेगा मुझे और फिर तुम्हारे सामने आऊंगा।
Anil Kejriwal has responded to BJP's charges over the welfare scheme row, saying that the BJP has no vision or narrative to counter the Aam Aadmi Party in the Delhi Assembly elections. Listen in to what he said.
ये चुनावी घोषणा है, चुनावी घोषणा के बेसिस पे जनता को भरोसा है, तो जनता को भरोसा है, जनता रजिस्टर कर रही है। जो लोग रजिस्टर कर रहे हैं उन लोगों को चुनाव के बाद हम अपने ये वाली वो दिलाएंगे, उनको ये बेनिफिट दिलाएंगे। इनका पूरा मकसद है कि जनता को 2100 रुपए की योजना का बेनिफिट ना मिले। इनका पूरा मकसद है कि जनता को संजीवनी योजना का बेनिफिट ना मिले। दिल्ली के अंदर 2100 रुपए आप लोगों को दिला के रहूंगा। आज भी देखिए लंबी लंबी लाइन लगी हुई है, जो मर्जी नोटिस निकलवा ले, अफसरों पे दबाव डाल के झूठे नोटिस निकलवा ले। लोग आ रहे हैं, लोगों को इन पे भरोसा नहीं है, लोगों को केजरीवाल पे भरोसा है।
And that was the real-time translation with interpreter using Galaxy AI on Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. Let's now take a look at other news updates. And yes, Delhi Airport issued an advisory today alerting passengers about potential disruptions to flights that are not Cat 3 compliant due to low visibility conditions, getting you a quick report on how it will impact passengers.
As dense fog engulfs the national capital and temperature drops to a shivering 9 degrees Celsius in the city, the Delhi airport has issued an advisory alerting passengers about potential disruptions to flights that are not Cat 3 compliant. Travelers have been advised to contact their respective airlines for updated flight information. While Delhi airport is equipped with a Cat 3 enabled runway, capable of facilitating safe landings under low visibility conditions, flights without Cat 3 compliance may face delays or cancellations. Cat 3 or Category 3 is a precision approach system that enables aircraft to land safely during severe fog or poor visibility, ensuring operational continuity. The authority has advised passengers to stay updated on flight schedules and plan their travel accordingly.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for 11th year, with top 10 ranked institutions in management, engineering, biotech, law, masscom, telecom, hospitality, fashion and more. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
Former India cricketer Vinod Kambli has been hospitalized at a private facility in the Thane district where medical tests have confirmed the presence of clots in his brain, according to the doctors attending to him. Kambli also addressed the media for the first time since he was admitted into the hospital. "I am alive because of the doctors here. All I would say is that I will do whatever the doctor asks me to. People will see the inspiration that I'll give them," Kambli told news agency PTI. Kambli was admitted to the hospital over the weekend after his health deteriorated, with his conditioning worsening on late Saturday night, prompting his transfer to the Akriti hospital in Thane. While his condition is currently stable, he remains still somewhat critical. On Monday, a fan shared a video of Kambli in which he was seen giving a thumbs up. And this came after a recent viral video fueled further speculation about his health. In recent weeks, much has been said about Kambli's health struggles. The former cricketer had attended an event honouring his late coach Ramakant Achrekar, who mentored both him and Sachin Tendulkar at Shivaji Park in Mumbai. During the event, several videos circulated on social media that were showing Kambli struggle to maintain his composure. Kambli has since spoken out about his health struggles, expressing that he is feeling better but that he experienced a major scare about a month ago. The 52-year-old ex-cricketer revealed that he had been battling a urine infection but credited his wife and children for their unwavering support in helping him recover. Vinod Kambli and health issues are not a new story. In 2013, he suffered a heart attack and underwent an angioplasty to treat 2 blocked arteries. This recent video now has raised more concerns, suggesting that he may once again be facing serious health challenges. Kambli's cricketing career, though cut short, was marked by some remarkable performances. He played 17 tests for India, scoring 1,084 runs after debuting against England at Eden Gardens on February 2, 1993. In addition to his test career, Kambli also played in 104 ODIs, amassing 2,477 runs with an average of 30.
Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 and Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra powered by Galaxy AI bring you the latest news in super efficient and summarized format from across the country, only on Republic TV.
उस दिन सनसेट देखने छज्जे पे चढ़ा, टूट गया।
हाँ, तो किसने बोला घर की दीवार पे रॉक क्लाइंबिंग करने को?
सफीना बदतमीजी।
समझ गया। मेरे पास आप दोनों की प्रॉब्लम की मेडिसिन है। इसको घर पे लगाओगे तो शादी का तो पता नहीं, पर घर पक्का नहीं टूटेगा।
रुंगटा नहीं तो घर स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं। रुंगटा स्टील TMT बार एकदम सॉलिड।
The Rohit Sharma-led Indian cricket team is currently in Australia for the much-anticipated Test series against Australia. The ongoing edition of the Border Gavaskar Trophy spans across 5 Test matches and 3 of them are already done and dusted. The India vs Australia Test series is evenly poised as of now, thanks to the persistent rains at the Gabba that allowed both the teams to get away without even having to think about a loss. But the series has also heated up due to the scuffle between the Australian media and a few of the Indian players. Yet, like it or not, the question still remains around Rohit Sharma's future in the sport. Many believe that the writing on the wall is too big for Rohit to read, that his time is up, but this is not how champion players let their guard down. Rohit still has a shot at redemption, 4 innings and 2 more test matches to be precise. Maybe these 2 test matches will decide the skipper's fate and its association with the game as an active international test player. Rohit, from the initial days of his career, has been highly praised due to the number of times while he has faced absolute rockets from legendary pacers. Rohit Sharma's lazy elegance has been acknowledged and appreciated by all cricket experts around the globe. A batsman as accomplished and legendary as Virat Kohli also acknowledged the amount of talent Rohit possesses with the bat in his hands, but maybe it is that lazy elegance that has come back to haunt him. Rohit was never a batter who liked to belt bowlers from the word go, but something in him changed after the 2023 ODI World Cup, where his selfless approach was appreciated by many fans and experts. Yet white ball and red ball games are two very different beasts altogether, and a slight change in approach in the white ball game has perhaps affected Rohit's test match batting. Rohit, after being promoted as an opener in the red ball format in 2019, averaged 56.95 until October 2023. Interestingly, after the culmination of the World Cup in 2023, Rohit's form has seen a huge downslide and he's currently averaging 18.50. Rohit seems to be struggling against his biggest strengths, which has now turned into a weakness. The clock is ticking for both Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma, and there isn't any shying away from this fact, but this doesn't demean the champion players they have been for their country. But as far as Virat Kohli's case is concerned, he still has a century in the ongoing Border Gavaskar trophies which he can boast about. But for Rohit, the numbers have gotten as bad as they can get. His future strictly depends upon India's...
Artificial intelligence has changed the way we do things, and so much more is in the offing. The Republic Media Network is very, very proud to announce this game-changing partnership with Samsung. Because with Samsung, the Galaxy AI is here. From our news anchors to our reporters to Republic Network staff, we will all be using Samsung devices. We are excited about the new Galaxy Z series and the Galaxy S series, both powered by Galaxy AI. And we will be using these phones on screen and behind the scenes daily to bring you the news first. My experience in using the Samsung devices shows that it makes us deliver the news much faster. It helps us deliver the news quicker and simpler, with more productivity, efficiency and creativity. Republic and Samsung together will unfold a new world of possibilities. It's going to be an epic adventure together. The Galaxy AI is here.
From Asia's largest news headquarters, setting the agenda for Bharat. You're watching Republic.
A very good afternoon. It's 2 p.m. I'm Samiksha Srivastava. One of the top stories that we are tracking is a probe into Stampede tragedy. Allu Arjun is likely to receive second notice by the Hyderabad police. We'll get you the details on the probe so far. First up, as always, the headlines.
अरविंद केजरीवाल का मतलब ही झूठ है। 2 दिन से दिल्ली की जनता को धोखा दे रहे हैं कि हर महिला को 2100 रुपये दिया जाएगा, और आज अरविंद केजरीवाल की जो दिल्ली की सरकार है वो ये नोटिस निकाल रही है कि इस तरह की कोई योजना नहीं है, ये योजना नहीं, फर्जीवाड़ा है।
Delhi Department fact checks up over welfare schemes, says Sanjeevani and Mahila Samman schemes do not exist.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने दबाव बनाकर ये गलत सूचना अखबार में छपवाई है। इन अफसरों ने जो ये गलत सूचना अखबार में छापी है, इनके खिलाफ पुलिस कार्रवाई भी की जाएगी।
On the back foot, AAP cries witch hunt by the BJP, says will seek legal action. In an op-ed for Atal Bihari Vajpayee on his birth anniversary, Prime Minister Modi praises former Prime Minister, calls him the architect of India's transition into the 21st century. Telangana police likely to issue second notice to actor Allu Arjun after he was grilled for over 3 hours in Sandhya's Stampede tragedy. Yunus regime likely to send a reminder letter to India over Hasina's extradition. Death toll rises to 15 in Pakistan airstrikes in eastern Afghanistan. Taliban vows retaliation. And we begin first up with the latest that's coming in on Delhi welfare scheme controversy. It's the Delhi government that has said that they will be taking legal action against the department officials for peddling a false narrative on the schemes announced by Arvind Kejriwal. So Atishi as well as the AAP Supremo saying that legal action will be taken against the department officials for peddling a false narrative on the schemes announced by Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal.
जो नोटिस आज अखबारों में जारी हुए हैं वो पूरे तरह से गलत हैं, झूठे हैं और कुछ अफसरों पर भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने दबाव बनाकर ये गलत सूचना अखबार में छपवाई है। इन अफसरों के खिलाफ एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव कार्रवाई तो होगी ही, इन अफसरों ने जो ये गलत सूचना अखबार में छापी है इनके खिलाफ पुलिस कार्रवाई भी की जाएगी। जो नोटिस आज अखबारों में जारी हुए हैं वो पूरे तरह से गलत हैं, झूठे हैं और कुछ अफसरों पर भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने दबाव बनाकर ये गलत सूचना अखबार में छपवाई है। इन अफसरों के खिलाफ एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव कार्रवाई तो होगी ही, इन अफसरों ने जो ये गलत सूचना अखबार में छापी है इनके खिलाफ पुलिस कार्रवाई भी की जाएगी।
Alright, so the Congress has also called out the Aam Aadmi Party government. The Congress claims that there is an attempt by the Aam Aadmi Party to collect data ahead of Delhi elections. Reactions coming in from the Congress Party, including Sanjay Dikshit as well, Sandeep Dikshit, beg your pardon, and Ajay Makhan. Listen into the reactions coming in.
अगर सही मायने में एक शब्द से उसको डिस्क्राइब करना हो तो उसको जिस शब्द से डिस्क्राइब किया जा सकता है वो है फर्जीवाल। क्योंकि अगर कोई फर्जीवाड़े का राजा है पूरे देश के अंदर तो वो फर्जीवाल केजरीवाल है। और इसलिए हम केजरीवाल के काले कारनामों के ऊपर श्वेत पत्र आज लेकर के यहां पर आए।
Alright, so the Congress also taking on the Aam Aadmi Party for making false promises to the people in the national capital with just months to go for the Delhi elections. The Aam Aadmi Party maintains that availing the schemes will ensure that financial assistance is given to the women in the national capital, something which has been fact-checked by Delhi department officials. Getting in reactions from the BJP as well. Listen in to the reactions coming in.
वैसे मुझे तो 2 दिन पहले ही इसका अंदाज़ा हो गया था, लेकिन ये दिल्ली के इतिहास में ये बड़ा यूनिक सिचुएशन है कि जो मुख्यमंत्री है वो कुछ बोल नहीं रही है और जो पूर्व मुख्यमंत्री है वो फर्जी कागज़ बांट रहा है और उसी की सरकार का डिपार्टमेंट कह रहा है कि जनता सावधान रहे, ये कोई ऐसी योजना ना तो है, ना तो प्रस्ताव में है, ना तो किसी भी मीटिंग में इसको रखा गया है। ये सिर्फ और सिर्फ जनता को भ्रमित करने के लिए है। ये जनता के साथ फ्रॉड हो सकता है और ये लिखने वाला दिल्ली सरकार का वो डिपार्टमेंट है जिसका नाम ले करके अरविंद केजरीवाल कुछ कागज बंटवा रहे हैं।
अरविंद केजरीवाल का मतलब ही झूठ है। 2 दिन से दिल्ली की जनता को धोखा दे रहे हैं कि हर महिला को 2100 रुपये दिया जाएगा, और आज अरविंद केजरीवाल की जो दिल्ली की सरकार है वो ये नोटिस निकाल रही है कि इस तरह की कोई योजना नहीं है, ये योजना नहीं, फर्जीवाड़ा है, और इस योजना पे कोई भी डाटा अगर कोई आपसे ले रहा है तो वो आपको धोखा दे रहा है। 2 दिन से दिल्ली की जनता को धोखा दे रहे हैं कि हर महिला को 2100 रुपये दिया जाएगा, और आज अरविंद केजरीवाल की जो दिल्ली की सरकार है वो ये नोटिस निकाल रही है कि इस तरह की कोई योजना नहीं है, ये योजना नहीं, फर्जीवाड़ा है, और इस योजना पे कोई भी डाटा अगर कोई आपसे ले रहा है तो वो आपको धोखा दे रहा है। तो सीधा सीधा दिल्ली के मुख्यमंत्री सीधा सीधा अरविंद केजरीवाल को कह रही हैं कि भाई ये धोखेधड़ी मत कीजिए, आप ये डाटा इकट्ठा मत कीजिए, क्योंकि 2100 रुपये और संजीवनी नाम की कोई योजना दिल्ली की सरकार के प्रावधान में है ही नहीं। तो जब सरकार खुद इस बात को स्वीकार कर रही है कि 2100 रुपये हमने देने ही नहीं है, हमने संजीवनी योजना नाम की कोई चीज़ ही नहीं है, तो फिर अरविंद केजरीवाल कौन सा ढोल लेके पीट रहे हैं? वो सिर्फ झूठ का ढोल है जो दिल्ली की जनता को जैसे 10 साल ठगा गया है, अब जाते जाते भी ये ठगना चाहते हैं।
Now, in another blow for business enterprises working in Bangladesh, it's the Delhi Wholesale Traders Association that has made it clear that they will be boycotting all trade ties with enterprises based out of Dhaka and other Bangladeshi cities. We get you the details in this next report.
Support continues to pour in for Hindus in Bangladesh. Delhi's Kashmiri Gate auto part traders announced boycott of supplies from Bangladesh. The decision comes in response due to concerns over the atrocities against Hindus in Bangladesh. President of the Automotive Parts Merchants Association stated that the community stands united in condemning targeted attacks. He even said that the market will refrain from engaging in trade until the issue is addressed. This is not the first time that traders in India have announced boycott of Bangladeshi supplies. Earlier this month, traders in Lucknow called for a boycott of garments made in Bangladesh. The boycott call gained momentum due to ongoing violence against Hindus in Bangladesh.
Now, Sanjeev Wazid, who's the son of ousted Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina, has claimed that judiciary is being used as a political tool by the Yunus administration, accusing the interim government of using judiciary as a political tool. A statement that's coming in from the son of Sheikh Hasina, Sanjeev Wazid, who says that judiciary is being used as a tool for political witch hunt against the Awami League leaders. Let's go across to Kishle. He's joining us live from the Bangla newsroom. Kishle, that's another charge that's being made by the son of Sheikh Hasina. Talk to us about these, what's been happening in Bangladesh all these days. As a result of which, the son of the ousted Prime Minister says that how judiciary is being used as a political tool under the Yunus administration.
Well, exactly, Samiksha. Very importantly, what has been told right now by Sanjeev Wazid was repeated by several Awami League leaders in Bangladesh as well. And now Sheikh Hasina's son is saying, and I'll read out from his X-handle post, the judges and prosecutors appointed by unelected Yunus-led regime. So he's saying this regime is unelected, which is true, to conduct farcical trial processes through International Crimes Tribunal makes it a political witch hunt. That is what he's saying. And forsakes justice and marks another ongoing onslaught to persecute Awami League leaders. So very importantly, what he's saying is that the judges are being used up, the authorities are being used up, and all of them are being used by an unelected government which is undemocratic, led by Yunus, and the reason is that they just want to take revenge from Awami League leaders, and that's the reason that all these cases have been lodged against Sheikh Hasina and all the Awami League leaders and family members of Sheikh Hasina. So this tweet comes while we already know that the Bangladesh has also approached India to return Sheikh Hasina. They have sent a note verbally in this matter, and after that India also sent a reply saying that they don't want to comment about it. right now. So this X-handle post is very important in that regard, where Sheikh Hasina's son is saying that it's all political witch hunt which is happening in Bangladesh.
All right, Kishle, we leave it at that for now. We switch focus to news that is coming in from Assam, where a sleeper module has been busted by the STF. In fact, 10 people who've been arrested so far in a major operation that's been carried out by the Assam Police Special Task Force. Warlike stores that have been recovered by the Assam Police during operations that were carried out in Kokrajhar area. First up, listening to the statement also coming in from Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma on the sleeper cell that's been busted and the arrests that have been made in connection with that module linked to Bangladesh-based terror group.
Recently there has been also crackdown in Assam against the terror modules of the
There
Jihadi.
has been crackdown. Yesterday also we recovered some arms and ammunition linked to those jihadi organization. Our police department will issue a press statement.
Recently there has been also crackdown in Assam against the terror modules of the
There
Jihadi.
has been crackdown. Yesterday also we recovered some arms and ammunition linked to those jihadi organization. Our police department will issue a press statement.
And let's go across to Aniruddha, who has more details. Aniruddha, it's from what we understand, a Bangladesh-based terror group module that's been busted. Tell us more about this ongoing operation by the Special Task Force in Assam.
Yes, Amisha, to understand the chronology, let's also bring out the fact that ever since the government has changed in the neighboring country of Bangladesh, there have been increase in jihadi activities as the ABT chief of Bangladesh, who is also the in-charge of the Al-Qaeda in Indian subcontinent, that is AQIS. The activities of ABT particularly has increased manifold, and they have extended their operations to India as well. And in Assam was also the first state across the country where the AQIS and ABT module was busted around 3 years back, and ever since then there have been several crackdowns in the state of Assam on the ABT terror module. And in one such operation which was carried out recently on December 19th, 8 people were arrested from Assam's Kokrajhar district, and one, the mastermind, was also arrested from Kerala. After the confession and their statement yesterday night, raids were conducted in Kokrajhar district, and in the raids that were carried out as part of the Operation Pragat, which is on in the state of Assam, warlike stores were recovered. And in fact, talking to Republic Media Network exclusively, Harmeet Singh, the special DGP of Assam, has also revealed how they were planning a massive terrorist strike in the country. Samiksha.
Yes, Aniruddha, thank you for the moment. In fact, let's listen in to that statement coming in from the special DGP of Assam, who's given details on the modus operandi of this terror module that's been busted.
As you are aware, Operation Pragat has been on for some time, and on the 19th we had met all of you and shared the fact that the Ansarul Bangla team, which is a part of the AQIS, the Al-Qaeda in the Indian subcontinent, had sent across an operative to set up sleeper cells and create terror in India, and we had arrested 8 people. From the 19th till yesterday, their interrogation and unraveling of the links and wires, we pulled at all the leads that we had. Last night, we have been able to arrest another 2 people, which I shared with you in the press release. What really concerns us is the kind of warlike stores that have been caught. One unprimed IED, a handmade hand grenade, rifles, country-made rifles, which are made to look like AK-47s, live ammunition and spent cartridges, which means that they were practicing and doing arms training, as well as a lot of material to create further IEDs, which include switches, wires, iron boxes, containers, explosives, etc. So now that last night the recoveries have been made, we will unravel further wires. These people will be investigated. We have found links in other states also, which we are working on. You'll bear with me that I cannot share operational details more than this, but as this unravels, we will continue ensuring that this module is completely decimated. Nobody, and I make that very clear, nobody will be able to hurt either our country or its people, and we are working day and night to ensure that this happens.
And in news that we are tracking from Chennai, where an incident of sexual assault has surfaced. This is the Anna University in Chennai, where a case has been reported of a student who was sexually assaulted. Protests that were held at the university campus after a student filed a sexual assault complaint. A second-year female student along with a partner, a third-year student in the same college, were together when the perpetrator approached them. The suspect allegedly attacked the youth and sexually assaulted the girl inside the campus of the university on late Monday night. As per the latest information, the accused has now been arrested by the police. Meanwhile, reactions coming in from the political spectrum, questioning as to how did this incident happen in the first place in the university campus.
You have to understand, there are some terms that are very new to Tamil Nadu. Gang rape. Only in the last 3 years, we are hearing it. Crimes happening against a woman is at an all-time high, which we have produced a lot of NCRB records at different points of time. Now, this is not only shocking. For a moment, all of us felt paralyzed. One of the safest places, Tamil Nadu capital, in the middle of Tamil Nadu capital, Chennai, the sprawling Anna University campus, which is there for many, many years. A girl and a boy, fourth year and second year, they were right inside the campus. Two unknown fellows went there, beat up the boy and sexually assaulted the girl very brutally with injuries. And now the CCTVs are not functioning. It only shows the current state of law and order in Tamil Nadu, the current state of administration in Tamil Nadu. We just pray and hope this is the last time an incident like this is happening, be it any institute, in a premier institute in Chennai. We are shocked and just hope and pray the police people whose hands are tied for political reasons, they'll be given some freedom to operate. That to Chennai, when DMK says it is our fort, all the MLAs are from DMK, all the MPs are from DMK, predominant of councillors from DMK. This is the city which is safeguarding a woman, which is safeguarding a child, which is safeguarding a student. And all of us hung our head in shame.
And in news that's coming in from the national capital, where a meeting is currently taking place at JP Nadda's residence. From Union Home Minister Amit Shah to JP Nadda, of course, helming that meet, which is currently taking place. All NDA partners have to follow same narrative, and coordination over Ambedkar issue is something what we are picking up. Discussion also took place on One Nation, One Poll bill and how the bill is important for the betterment of the nation. So crucial meet that took place at JP Nadda's residence. The visuals on your screens. Top leaders who were present in this meet at JP Nadda's residence. All NDA partners were present in this meet at JP Nadda's residence. So among the issues that were taken up at this meet at JP Nadda's residence include Ambedkar showdown, One Nation, One Poll bill, among others. Let's go across to Harsha. She's joining us with more inputs. Harsha, this is, of course, a crucial meet which is happening at JP Nadda's residence. Talk to us once again about the focus areas in this meet which is being attended by all NDA partners.
Yes, As you rightly pointed out, not NDA Partners. This was the NDA meeting where all the NDA partners, NDA parties took part in the meeting, which is LJP, JDU, TDP, Kumaraswamy's party, JDS, Upendra Kushwaha, and the ally partners of the NDA. They all came together in this meeting. It was
They all came together in this meeting. It was an informal meeting which was attended by Home Minister Amit Shah as well. And the key takeaways from the meeting, which we are getting to know from our top sources, is that the proper coordination between all the ally partners is very important, which the NDA is looking for. And almost for 20 minutes, JP Nadda and Amit Shah both spoke on what happened inside Parliament during the Constitution debate. And after that, the assumptions, the edited video which was floated by the opposition leaders, and twisting the entire debate, speech of the excerpts of the speech of HM Home Minister, and how the narrative between all the parties should be same. The issue of B.R. Ambedkar ji was discussed. The contents of the speech was discussed in this meeting. Also, there was a brief discussion on One Nation, One Poll, as all the NDA ruled states should come together and they should support the One Nation, One Bill. And in fact, their leaders who are the part of the JPC should also support this bill, this law, which is very important and crucial for the country, where the entire country will go for the polls together along with the state election. Also, there was a brief discussion on how the MOS and minister who have the coordination committee, where almost 14 to 15 MPs are part of their committee, more proper coordination is needed when talking about the schemes, when talking about the government programs, when talking about the PM schemes to the public. The narration has to be the same, the coordination has to be top notch. That was a discussion of today's meeting, which went for almost 1 hour. Back to you.
All right, Harsha, thank you for the moment. So as Harsha is telling us, this comes after that edited clip of the Union Home Minister, a 15-second clip that was put out by the Congress, which has been countered and fact-checked by the BJP. And if you are wondering what the weather is like in your city, here's a quick update on weather from your city. It's Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra powered by Galaxy AI.
The Rohit Sharma-led Indian cricket team is currently in Australia for the much-anticipated Test series against Australia. The ongoing edition of the Border Gavaskar Trophy spans across 5 Test matches and 3 of them are already done and dusted. The India vs Australia Test series is evenly poised as of now thanks to the persistent rains at the Gabba that allowed both the teams to get away without even having to think about a loss. But the series has also heated up due to the scuffle between the Australian media and a few of the Indian players. Yet like it or not, the question still remains around Rohit Sharma's future in the sport. Many believe that the writing on the wall is too big for Rohit to read, that his time is up, but this is not how champion players let their guard down. Rohit still has a shot at redemption, 4 innings and 2 more test matches to be precise. Maybe these 2 test matches will decide the skipper's fate and his association with the game as an active international test player. Rohit, from the initial days of his career, has been highly praised due to the number of times while he has faced absolute rockets from legendary pacers. Rohit Sharma's lazy elegance has been acknowledged and appreciated by all cricket experts around the globe. A batsman as accomplished and legendary as Virat Kohli also acknowledged the amount of talent Rohit possesses with the bat in his hands, but maybe it is that lazy elegance that has come back to haunt him. Rohit was never a batter who liked to belt bowlers from the word go, but something in him changed after the 2023 ODI World Cup, where his selfless approach was appreciated by many fans and experts. Yet white ball and red ball games are 2 very different beasts altogether, and a slight change in approach in the white ball game has perhaps affected Rohit's test match.
Artificial intelligence has changed the way we do things, and so much more is in the offing.
Republic is proud to announce a game-changing partnership with Samsung. Because with Samsung, Galaxy AI is here.
From our news anchors to reporters to network staff, we will be using Samsung devices, Galaxy Z series and Galaxy S series, powered by Galaxy AI, every day behind the scenes to bring you the news.
Faster, simpler, with more productivity, efficiency and creativity.
Republic and Samsung together unfold a new world of possibilities. It's going to be an epic adventure together.
Very good afternoon. It's 2:30. We start first up with the top headlines that you're tracking in this edition. All right, let's get a quick update coming in on the plane crash, the Azerbaijan Airlines plane that crashed near Kazakhstan's Aktau city. It was en route from Baku to Grozny in Russia's Chennai that crashed near the city of Aktau in Kazakhstan. The Azerbaijan Airlines flight 8243 was carrying 72 people, 67 were passengers and 5 were crew members. Details coming in that there are 6 survivors. Yet to get more details, but as we speak, an investigation that has been launched by the Kazakhstan ministry. So these are the updates coming in. Before the crash, the plane made several circles over the airport. The plane belonged to the Azerbaijan Airlines. Let's also go across to Kruthat joining us to give us more details. Kruthat, tell us more about what do we know so far in terms of casualties in this plane crash?
Indeed, Samiksha, and as per the authorities from Kazakhstan, what we know so far is 42 people are likely to be proclaimed dead in this horrific aircraft crash that has happened of the Azerbaijan's airlines craft. And what the details are emerging now is that the plane was en route and it crashed in Kazakhstan's city of Aktau. And Kazakhstan's emergency ministry has said that likely 42 people are suspected to have lost their lives in this attack. Once again, remember viewers, the flight had 67 people on board, including 5 crew members on top, so around 72 people on board. And so far, confirmations likely coming in from the Kazakhstan's ministry that 42 people have lost their lives, and there is likelihood of about 22 survivors who have been hospitalized and are still in critical condition, and now they are also being treated in hospitals in Kazakhstan. It was an Embraer 190 aircraft which made an emergency landing in Aktau airport, and it was following which about 42 people are suspected to have lost their life. An aircraft with about 72 people on board, 67 of whom were passengers and 5 were crew members. So we see that this is one of the biggest tragedies and aircraft crashes that has happened in recent memory. This time an Embraer 190 aircraft that crashed in Kazakhstan. And as more details come in, emergency services are in full swing, and about 22 people now, 25 of them who have survived the crash, and many of them, 22 around, are admitted and hospitalized in Kazakhstan and are undergoing treatment. There are perhaps indications that the death toll may or may not go up, but as it stands, about 42 people have lost their life in this horrific crash in Azerbaijan, in Kazakhstan, beg your pardon.
All right, so as we speak, these are the latest images coming in from the crash site. The drone footage on your screens that shows the aftermath of the plane crash. The Azerbaijan Airlines, like we told you, was en route from Baku to Grozny in Russia's Chechnya, but was rerouted due to low visibility in Kazakhstan city. 6 survivors in this plane crash. 72 people who were on board, 67 were passengers and 5 were crew members. As we speak, 52 rescuers are at the very location. Visuals that show the aftermath of the plane crash. Statement also that's coming from the Ministry of Transport of Kazakhstan saying that a special investigation will be conducted in connection with the crash. So 6 people have survived the crash. Yet to get more details on the others who were on board this flight. The crash was caused by a collision with a flock of birds. So this is the visual on your screen that gives you a bird's eye view of the aftermath after the Azerbaijan plane crashed. It attempted an emergency landing in Aktau city of Kazakhstan, after which the tail of the plane caught fire due to collision with a flock of birds. Quick recap of the facts that we know so far. 62 passengers and 5 crew members were on board. 6 people survived the crash. The crash was caused by collision with a flock of birds. Let's go across to Krutharth again, who has more inputs on what we know in the latest.
Indeed, and it is a very difficult crash that has taken place in Kazakhstan. It is Azerbaijan's airlines plane that was en route from Baku to Grozny in Russia's Chechnya and was rerouted due to fog in Grozny is what the details that we are picking up as per Russian news agency Samiksha. And at least 25 passengers have survived this horrific air crash that we are seeing, and these visuals as they run drone shots now coming out. The fuselage of the plane snapped into 2 parts. The forward part went on, and the tail, as you can see right on the screen, with the drone visuals showing the tragedy of the entire fuselage and the tail being overturned. So we can look at the dynamic impact that the aircraft went through, and we also saw plumes of flames and smoke rising as the plane went in an attempt to create an emergency landing.
Right, Krutharth, yes, we will just come back to you again to get us more details, but we'll head into a very short break for now.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for 11th year, with top 10 ranked institutions in management, engineering, biotech, law, masscom, telecom, hospitality, fashion and more. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
I'll quickly send you a voice note. Just transcribe it and put it on the rundown. The GDP is projected to grow at 7%.
Let's cut to the visuals coming in from Kazakhstan, Aktau, where plane crashed. Reports suggest that over 20 passengers survived while dozens of others are still feared dead. So yet to get a confirmation or a statement regarding the number of casualties. The plane crashed near the Aktau airport while it attempted an emergency landing. The details known so far are that Azerbaijan Airlines plane was en route from Baku to Grozny in Russia, but was rerouted due to fog in Grozny to Aktau in Kazakhstan. It's said that at least 20 passengers survived in this plane crash, according to statements coming in from the Kazakhstan authorities. A confirmation on the number of fatalities is still awaited. Visuals on your screens that gives you visuals that give you a bird's eye view of the aftermath following the crash of the Azerbaijan airline plane. The Azerbaijan Airlines is yet to issue a statement on what exactly went wrong, but reports suggest that the plane attempted an emergency landing while it tried to land at the Aktau airport, which did not happen. The tail of the plane caught fire and there was a collision with a flock of birds which led to this incident. So drone visuals that show the crash site of Azerbaijan Airlines passenger plane near the city of Aktau, heading into a very short break, but we'll get you more developments from Kazakhstan on this big story that we're tracking.
उस दिन सनसेट देखने छज्जे पे चढ़ा, टूट गया।
हाँ, तो किसने बोला घर की दीवार पे रॉक क्लाइंबिंग करने को?
सफीना बदतमीजी।
समझ गया। मेरे पास आप दोनों की प्रॉब्लम की मेडिसिन है। इसको घर पे लगाओगे तो शादी का तो पता नहीं, पर घर पक्का नहीं टूटेगा।
रुंगटा नहीं तो घर स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं। रुंगटा स्टील TMT बार एकदम सॉलिड।
הבסנו את החמאס, ניצחנו את החיזבאללה, עיוורנו את מערכות ההגנה באיראן ופגענו במערכי הייצור, מוטטנו את משטר אסד בסוריה, הכינו קשות בציר הרשע, ואנחנו נכה קשות גם בארגון הטרור החותי שנשאר עומד אחרון ויורה על ישראל. נפגע בתשתיות אסטרטגיות שלו ונערוף את ראש מנהיגיו, בדיוק כמו שעשינו להניע סינואר ונסראללה בטהרן, עזה ובלבנון, נעשה בחודדה ובצנע.
blow to business enterprises in Bangladesh. It's the automakers, wholesale traders in Delhi who have stated that they will be boycotting all ties with, they will be boycotting business with the Bangladeshi business enterprises. We get you the details in this next report.
Support continues to pour in for Hindus in Bangladesh. Delhi's Kashmiri Gate auto part traders announced boycott of supplies from Bangladesh. The decision comes in response due to concerns over the atrocities against Hindus in Bangladesh. President of the Automotive Parts Merchants Association stated that the community stands united in condemning targeted attacks. He even said that the market will refrain from engaging in trade until the issue is addressed. This is not the first time that traders in India have announced boycott of Bangladeshi supplies. Earlier this month, traders in Lucknow called for a boycott of garments made in Bangladesh. The boycott call gained momentum due to ongoing violence against Hindus in Bangladesh.
And for now, we head into a very short break. Congress targets the Aam Aadmi Party after Delhi department's red flag key AAP schemes. Congress calls Kejriwal a fraud.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for 11th year, with top 10 ranked institutions in management, engineering, biotech, law, masscom, telecom, hospitality, fashion and more. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
Currently, this last year, which would have been 2023, finished off with 3 million visitors a year. So it has gone on you could say 50% in the past 4 years. By 1930, with the sawmill gone and the railroad leaving in 1928, then we ended up really going from about 6,000 people all the way down to about 1,800 people. So it was a classic boom and bust town. If a commercial building now is remodeled and it's not Bavarian, it's going Bavarian. Any new structure is going Bavarian, and they are very authentic. These folks in the building code, everything that you see in town currently today will be remodeled and conform to, has to be from Stahl in Bavaria.
The chamber came up with the idea of Christmas Town and having the lights on all the time, starting in
Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 and Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra powered by Galaxy AI bring you the latest news in a super efficient and summarized format from across the country, only on Republic TV.
As dense fog engulfs the national capital and temperature drops to a shivering 9 degrees Celsius in the city, the Delhi airport has issued an advisory alerting passengers about potential disruptions to flights that are not Cat 3 compliant. Travelers have been advised to contact their respective airlines for updated flight information. While Delhi airport is equipped with a Cat 3 enabled runway, capable of facilitating safe landings under low visibility conditions, flights without Cat 3 compliance may face delays or cancellations. Cat 3 or Category 3 is a precision approach system that enables aircraft to land safely during severe fog or poor visibility, ensuring operational continuity. The authority has advised passengers to stay updated on flight schedules and plan their travel accordingly.
Jammu and Kashmir Police has launched a massive crackdown to curb the illegal use of the SIM cards. This comes after the directions from the CID department of the police to investigate all those illegal SIM cards being used by the terror associates to contact their handlers across the border. And now a massive crackdown has been initiated across the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. For more, stay tuned to Republic TV right after this short break.
We are the champion, my friend, but we'll keep on fighting till the end. We are the champion, we are the champion, no time for lose, because we are the champion of the world. थोड़ा हो रहा है।
आपके फैंस काफी सारे आपका वेट कर रहे हैं, क्या कहना चाहोगे उनको?
मैं छोड़ा नहीं हूँ और ना छोड़ूंगा, क्योंकि इतने इतने सेंचुरी डबल सेंचुरी किया तो मेरे को याद है कि ये बच्चे लोग ने देखा है मेरे को, ये मेरे भी लेफ्ट हैंडर, मेरे बेटा पे ही लेफ्ट हैंडर, हम लोग 3 लेफ्ट हैंडर्स है, 2 दिन लगेगा मुझे और फिर तुम्हारे सामने आऊंगा।
$76.5 billion to India's economy by 2028. Get your notes in just a few taps, even as you multitask. Note Assist, powered by Galaxy AI, transcribes recordings and organizes them into notes, producing super useful summaries. So record and summarize with Note Assist. Galaxy AI is here.
From Asia's largest news headquarters, setting the agenda for Bharat. You're watching Republic.
Hello and a very warm welcome. You're watching Republic TV. I'm Gesu Bharadwaj, and the AIMIM has stirred another controversy yet again. The party is thinking of fielding a 2020 Delhi riots accused for the Delhi Assembly polls. We're tracking that and a lot more for you, but first the headlines.
कांग्रेस गवर्नमेंट पर अपना जन्मसिद्ध अधिकार समझती है, लेकिन गवर्नेंस का उससे 36 का नाता रहा है। जहां कांग्रेस, वहां गवर्नेंस हो ही नहीं सकती।
Prime Minister Modi in Madhya Pradesh attacks Congress, says Congress and good governance cannot go hand in hand.
के लिए मुख्यमंत्री बनना संभव ही नहीं है। 2.5 साल पहले पंजाब में भी तो घोषणा की थी कि महिलाओं को देंगे हर महीने। कहां थी भाई? इन्होंने घोषणा की थी कि जमुना जी साफ हो जाएगी, कहां हुई? इन्होंने कहा था दिल्ली में सरपट गाड़ियां दौड़ेंगी, कहां हुई? फर्जी भाड़ा इतना ज्यादा है।
Congress targets AAP after Delhi departments red flag key AAP schemes. Congress calls Kejriwal a fraud. After Bangladesh seeks Hasina's return, Hasina's son claims Yunus government weaponizing the judiciary for carrying out political witch hunt against Hasina. Telangana police likely to issue second notice to actor Allu Arjun after he was grilled for over 4 hours yesterday. Manu Bhakar's name likely to be added to final list for Khel Ratna Award after major backlash. Russia-bound Azerbaijan Airlines plane carrying over 60 passengers crashes near Kazakhstan's Aktau. Viewers, in a big breaking news, the AIMIM has stirred a controversy after its Delhi chief, Shoaib Jamai, met the family of Shah Rukh Pathan, who is an accused in the 2020 Delhi riots case. Pathan, who gained infamy when a video of him pointing a gun at a policeman during the riots went viral, is currently lodged in the Tihar jail. The meeting has fueled speculation that AIMIM may consider fielding him as a candidate in the upcoming Delhi Assembly elections. Delhi AIMIM chief has also defended the meeting, asking why cannot Shah Rukh Pathan fight polls. Major controversy right there, where AIMIM Delhi chief also questioned defending the meeting with Shah Rukh Pathan, who is an accused in the 2020 Delhi riots, where he said, why can he not fight polls? Here are some reactions on the story. Take a look.
और ये पार्टी की स्ट्रैटेजी है। अभी इस बारे में कुछ नहीं चल रहा है, अभी तो आला कमान तय करेगा और हमारे राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष बैरिस्टर असदुद्दीन ओवैसी साहब इस बारे में क्या फैसला लेते हैं, इस पर हम सोचेंगे। बहुत पॉजिटिव रुख है और दिल्ली के अंदर मजबूती से चुनाव लड़ना चाहते हैं हम लोग और संगठन ने पिछले 1 साल से बहुत मेहनत की है दिल्ली के अंदर, और पिछले कई महीनों से जो है लगातार हमारी कई यात्राएं चल रही हैं। हमने कांग्रेस भाजपा मुखाले का घेराव कर चुके हैं, और वक्फ के मुद्दे हों या दिल्ली के अंदर मुसलमानों के तमाम मुद्दे हों, उस पर हमने प्रमुखता से इस पर आवाज़ उठाई। जितनी विपक्ष के तौर पर हमने आवाज़ उठाई और जितनी सक्रियता भूमिका निभाई, उतना तो कांग्रेस ने भी नहीं उठाया दिल्ली के अंदर, ख़ासतौर पर राजनीति में। तो दिल्ली के आवाम को एक नया ऑप्शन मिला है, एक मजबूत ऑप्शन मिला है, और हम मजबूती से चुनाव लड़ेंगे इंशाल्लाह। पिछले कई दिनों से हम इस मुद्दे को उठा रहे थे कि दिल्ली दंगों के अंदर अरविंद केजरीवाल जी ने जिनको वादा किया था मदद करने का या उनके परिवार के साथ कंपनसेशन देने का, उनको कोई कंपनसेशन मुआवजा नहीं मिला है। कि भाई उसी में शाहरुख पठान की मां से हमारी मुलाकात हुई और उस परिवार से मुलाकात हुई, और हमने ये ऑफ़र किया कि आपको एक कानूनी सहायता के तौर पर हम कुछ करेंगे, और जो कुछ भी यहाँ से लड़ाई लड़ सकते हैं आपके लिए लड़ेंगे राजनीतिक तौर पर। और उसके बाद ये तस्वीर जो है आई है पशमंजर पर, हमारे स्थानीय जो संगठन है उसने इस बारे में विचार करने को कहा है कि क्या शाहरुख पठान को हम टिकट दे सकते हैं या कैंडिडेट बना सकते हैं कि। और जहाँ तक शाहरुख पठान की बात है, तो शाहरुख पठान आरोपी हैं। एक केस में बेल हो चुकी है और दूसरे केस में जो है उनको 7 साल की सज़ा का ही प्रावधान है, जिस पर अभी चल रहा है विचार। कोर्ट तारीख पे तारीख देती है, लेकिन उस पर कुछ हो नहीं पा। सुप्रीम कोर्ट का खुद ही कहना है कि ऐसे मामलों में जो लंबित है उन पर बेल मिलना चाहिए। एक मामला उदाहरण के तौर पर आप राम भक्त गोपाल का देख लीजिए, जिसने जामिया में गोली चलाई थी, उसकी तस्वीरें भी वायरल हुई, मीडिया को भी वायरल करना चाहिए। उसको बेल मिल चुका है। वो भारतीय जनता पार्टी के बड़े लीडर हैं आज के समय में दिल्ली के अंदर। तो जब उनको बेल मिल सकता है तो शाहरुख पठान को क्यों नहीं मिल सकता, और वो क्यों नहीं चुनाव लड़ सकते। लोकतंत्र में ऐसे ऐसे लोग चुनाव लड़ रहे हैं जिस पे आतंकवाद के आरोप हैं। खालिस्तान के आरोपी यहाँ से आज संसद में बैठे हैं नहीं। आतंकवाद के आरोप में, मालेगांव बम ब्लास्ट के आरोप में साध्वी प्रज्ञा वो सांसद रही हैं भारतीय जनता पार्टी से। तो ये तो स्टैंडर्ड आपने ही सेट किया ना। तो जो बड़ी पार्टियों ने स्टैंडर्ड सेट किया है, तो हमारे लिए क्या दिक्कत है।
Viewers, in a big breaking news, Ishrat Jahan name discussed in Congress CEC. Rahul Gandhi advocated in CEC to give ticket to Ishrat Jahan. Rahul Gandhi said that Congress should give a ticket to youngsters who've been wrongly accused in riots. Also, Congress is likely to give a ticket to the person from the Okhla constituency. Final announcement is yet to be made. Congress's Rahul Gandhi backs Ishrat Jahan, a key accused in the 2020 Delhi riots. Gandhi has claimed that youngsters like Ishrat were wrongly accused of perpetrating or fueling the riots in Delhi, in northeastern Delhi in 2020. And he has said that youngsters like himself, like Ishrat Jahan, should be given a chance to come out of the false accusations. While the final announcement is yet to be made, our sources have confirmed that Ishrat Jahan will be given a ticket from the Okhla constituency ahead of the upcoming Delhi Assembly polls next year. We're also being joined by my colleague to get us more on the story. Looks like there are some connectivity issues, but viewers, after AIMIM chief, we're back on track with my colleague Harsha, who's joining us on this broadcast to get us more details on the story. Harsha, tell me more about this. After AIMIM, now this is a big controversial announcement by the Congress. Rahul Gandhi has said that youth that was wrongly accused in the 2020 Delhi riots should be given a chance. In fact, speculations also say that Ishrat Jahan might get a ticket from Okhla constituency. What's more on this?
Yes, so latest we are learning is that the CEC, the Chief Election Commission Committee meeting of the Congress, which took place yesterday, in that meeting there was a discussion on 27 seats, and in that 27 seats, apart from that, there was a discussion about Ishrat Jahan as well, and we are getting to know through our sources that it was Rahul Gandhi who advocated for Ishrat Jahan, the 2020 Delhi riots accused. She was involved in that entire Delhi riots, where we saw how there were several people who were severely injured in those riots, and Rahul Gandhi is stating that the youngsters in Delhi were wrongly accused, and therefore Congress should step forward and give these youngsters the ticket to contest in Delhi election. And right now we are getting to know that the formal and official announcement from the side of Congress party is yet to be made, but yes, this discussion took place briefly in the Congress CC meeting. Rahul Gandhi himself wants Ishrat Jahan, the 2020 Delhi riot accused, to contest elections in Delhi, and she will be fielded against Amanatullah Khan from the Okhla Assembly constituency. So this is the latest update after AIMIM gave the ticket to Tahir Hussain, and also now the talks that they will be giving ticket to Shahrukh as well, who is also one of the accused, and after that this is the Congress controversial candidate fielding in the Delhi Assembly election. This clearly tells the mindset of the Congress party, how they have been standing with the accused of the Delhi riots, the case which went on in the court for several months, and how when the entire charge sheet was framed, it was clearly told what was the modus operandi of these all people who were involved in the Delhi riot, how they not only targeted the police official but the common people as well in the Delhi riot. So this is the latest information we are getting right now, and we are expecting the Congress release in a day or two, where the name of Ishrat Jahan could clearly be made official for Delhi Assembly election for the Okhla constituency seat. Back to you.
Right, Harsha, thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast. We will continue tracking this story, but for now we're moving on to another big breaking news. Actor Allu Arjun's father met the victim in the hospital. He also addressed media and said that the actor is financially supporting the victim in the treatment, and to support the family, the actor is giving an amount summing up to 2 crores of rupees. These are the live visuals from actor Allu Arjun's father's visit to meet the victim at the hospital. Allu Arjun's father went to meet a young child, a minor boy who was injured during the Sandhya Theatre Stampede case, the visuals of which you can see on your screens right now. We're also being joined by my colleague Aneri, live on the broadcast, for more details on the visit. Aneri, this comes amid the thick of when Allu Arjun is scuffling with the police and scuffling with the state, in fact, over the stampede, which, as per documents, did not have much to do with his presence at the Sandhya Theatre. Tell me more details about this. The actor's father has visited the victim, which I believe is the young boy, the boy of the lady who was killed in the stampede, the son. Pardon me. Tell me more.
Well, that's right. What we have been seeing is that amid the investigation which has been going on over the 4th of December incident, on one side we had seen that how Allu Arjun was questioned and grilled by the police officials yesterday for 4 hours. Well, now we see that today Allu Arjun's father, Allu Arvind, along with the Film Development Corporation chairman, Dil Raju, who is also the producer of the Tollywood film industry, they had come here, they had met the family members, and also now Allu Arvind has announced that to support the family members of the victim, they have announced and they have been giving 2 crore rupees. 1 crore is from, on behalf of Allu Arjun, 50 lakhs from Maitri Movie Makers, who is the producer of Pushpa 2, and also the director Sukumar has handed over a check of 50 lakh rupees to the family. So basically overall 2 crore rupees being given to the family members of the victim. And also what Allu Arvind has to say is that the boy is under recovery. The ventilator has been removed, but he is under recovery, and he is recovering fast is what Allu Arvind has to say.
Right, Aneri, thank you so much for getting us those details. We will keep on to this story, but for now, it's time for more breaking news. Telugu Film Development Corporation chairman confirms that they have sought time to meet Chief Minister Revanth Reddy tomorrow. People from the film industry will meet Chief Minister Revanth Reddy tomorrow. There is an official confirmation that the Telugu Film Development Corporation chairman has given. People from the Telugu film industry will meet Chief Minister Revanth Reddy tomorrow. This comes in connection with actor Allu Arjun's case. We are again being joined by my colleague Aneri to get us more on the story. Aneri, tell us more about this meeting. This has just come in. There is fresh information that people from the industry will be meeting Chief Minister Revanth Reddy tomorrow. What is this about? What can be expected?
Well, that's right. We have just got a confirmation. We just happened to speak to Dil Raju, who is the Film Development Corporation chairman, and also the producer Dil Raju, who just met the family members of the victim, and also he has stated that there is a meeting, there is an appointment which they have got from the Chief Minister, and also people from the film industry will be meeting. Who will be a part of this meeting from the film industry? That is yet to be confirmed. But yes, people from film industry will be there meeting the Chief Minister of Telangana, Revanth Reddy, tomorrow. You remember how we have been seeing an episode which has been going on over since the time of arrest of Allu Arjun to the time how he has been questioned by the police officials. Amid all of that, this meeting turns out to be a very crucial one. There would be discussions which would be held over all of this matter, and also various other issues and matters related to the film industry will also be discussed, is what we are getting to know. So tomorrow there will be a meeting with the Chief Minister of the Film Federation. Will Allu Arjun and Allu Arjun and his father Allu Arvind also be a part of this meeting or not? Yet to be known. But yes, the film fraternity will be meeting the Chief Minister Revanth Reddy tomorrow, and there will be discussion on various issues, including the matter of Allu Arjun would be discussed.
Thank you so much for getting us those details. Now on to some other breaking news. In response to the Delhi government's public notice denying the existence of AAP's proposed women's allowance and free medical treatment for senior citizen schemes, the AAP has now claimed conspiracy by the BJP. The AAP claims that the BJP is orchestrating a fake narrative related to the welfare schemes and that the party will seek legal action. Take a look at this. AAP's welfare schemes are in question. The Aam Aadmi Party has promised a sum of about 1,000 rupees to women before the Delhi Assembly polls, which, as per sources, has not been given. In fact, the party has now fielded in another scheme promising 2,100 rupees to all women residing in Delhi. However, no notice has been sent to the Finance Ministry seeking the release of this fund. Neither has a budget been kept aside, is what we've been told from our sources. In fact, questions are being raised from the side of the BJP and the Congress, who are lashing out at Aam Aadmi Party, especially their convener Arvind Kejriwal, over his fraud schemes. Listen to Delhi's Chief Minister Ateshi and what she has to say about this.
जो नोटिस आज अखबारों में जारी हुए हैं वो पूरी तरह से गलत हैं, झूठे हैं और कुछ अफसरों पर भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने दबाव बनाकर ये गलत सूचना अखबार में छपवाई है। इन अफसरों के खिलाफ एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव कार्रवाई तो होगी ही, इन अफसरों ने जो ये गलत सूचना अखबार में छापी है, इनके खिलाफ पुलिस कार्रवाई भी की जाएगी। जो नोटिस आज अखबारों में जारी हुए हैं वो पूरी तरह से गलत हैं, झूठे हैं और कुछ अफसरों पर भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने दबाव बनाकर ये गलत सूचना अखबार में छपवाई है। इन अफसरों के खिलाफ एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव कार्रवाई तो होगी ही, इन अफसरों ने जो ये गलत सूचना अखबार में छापी है, इनके खिलाफ पुलिस कार्रवाई भी की जाएगी।
Accusing Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, accusing the Aam Aadmi Party convener Arvind Kejriwal of neglecting the people of Delhi over the past 10 years, the Congress has said that the Aam Aadmi Party government has failed to address key issues. In fact, we're getting a reaction from Congress's Ajay Makan, who has said that in Delhi, Kejriwal is known as Farziwala. Take a look.
अगर सही मायने में एक शब्द से उसको डिस्क्राइब करना हो तो उसको जिस शब्द से डिस्क्राइब किया जा सकता है वो है फर्जीवाल। क्योंकि अगर कोई फर्जीवाड़े का राजा है पूरे देश के अंदर तो वो फर्जीवाल केजरीवाल है। और इसलिए हम केजरीवाल के काले कारनामों के ऊपर श्वेत पत्र आज लेकर के यहां पर आए हैं।
दिल्ली में भी हम लोगों को मालूम है कि ऐसा तो है नहीं कि दिल्ली के अधिकारी और लोगों से बात नहीं करते हैं। जब हम लोगों ने पता किया तो पता चला कि स्कीम छोड़िए, इसकी डिस्कशन भी नहीं हुई है। और पैसा तो तब जाएगा ना कि जब बजट में या वित्त विभाग को आप कोई ना कोई प्रपोजल भेजेंगे। 1 रुपये का प्रपोजल नहीं भेजा है। तो इनका जो कहना है कि चुनाव के पहले 1000 रुपया महीना और बाद में 2100 रुपए, जब खुद आपने उस पर काम भी नहीं शुरू किया है तो एक तरीके से आप समझ लीजिए ये फ्रॉड है। जो आप टेबलों पे महिलाओं को बुला बुलाकर उनसे दस्तखत करवा रहे हैं, ये मुझे लगता है कि आम आदमी पार्टी का चुनाव के लिए डेटा इकट्ठा करने का एक हथकंडा है। आप लोगों को छलावा करके उनके डिटेल उनसे ले रहे हो, जिसमें उनके फोनों पे आप घुस सको, उनसे आप जानकारी दे सको, उनसे आप बातचीत कर सको चुनाव के चक्कर में। क्योंकि जैसे आपने कहा कि जो विभाग इन चीजों को देगा उस विभाग को ही अगर जानकारी नहीं है, दिल्ली सरकार को जानकारी नहीं है, और ये तो इतना बड़ा 12, 15, 16 हजार करोड़ का जो खर्चा इसमें है, वो जब तक ऊपर के स्तर पर पास नहीं होगा उसमें 2 रुपया भी आवंटन नहीं हो सकता है। हम लोग जो बार बार कांग्रेस से कह रहे हैं कि ये एक तरीके से फ्रॉड रहा है, फर्जी मामला रहा है, झूठ है ये पूरी महिला योजना, ये बात सिद्ध हो जाए। ये सरकारी फॉर्म हम भर रहे हैं तो 420 ही है। अब पता नहीं वो नया जो क्या आया है कानून में, उसमें 420 का क्या वो होगा ये तो नहीं मालूम। जैसे हम लोग की भाषा में कहा जाता है ये तो 420 ही है सीधे। और मैं तो चाहूंगा अब जब से ये पता चला है कि कोई ना कोई दिल्ली का नागरिक इन लोगों पे 420 का केस करे।
We're also getting multiple exclusive reactions from the BJP, who has said that the Aam Aadmi Party is nothing but a fraud party that is deceiving the people of Delhi. Listen in.
केजरीवाल का मतलब ही झूठ है। 2 दिन से दिल्ली की जनता को धोखा दे रहे हैं कि हर महिला को 2100 रुपये दिया जाएगा, और आज अरविंद केजरीवाल की जो दिल्ली की सरकार है वो ये नोटिस निकाल रही है कि इस तरह की कोई योजना नहीं है, ये योजना नहीं फर्जीवाड़ा है, और इस योजना पे कोई भी डाटा अगर कोई आपसे ले रहा है तो वो आपको धोखा दे रहा है। 2 दिन से दिल्ली की जनता को धोखा दे रहे हैं कि हर महिला को 2100 रुपये दिया जाएगा, और आज अरविंद केजरीवाल की जो दिल्ली की सरकार है वो ये नोटिस निकाल रही है कि इस तरह की कोई योजना नहीं है, ये योजना नहीं फर्जीवाड़ा है, और इस योजना पे कोई भी डाटा अगर कोई आपसे ले रहा है तो वो आपको धोखा दे रहा है। तो सीधा सीधा दिल्ली के मुख्यमंत्री सीधा सीधा अरविंद केजरीवाल को कह रही हैं कि भाई ये धोखेधड़ी मत कीजिए, आप ये डाटा इकट्ठा मत कीजिए, क्योंकि 2100 रुपये और संजीवनी नाम की कोई योजना दिल्ली की सरकार के प्रावधान में है ही नहीं। तो जब सरकार खुद इस बात को स्वीकार कर रही है कि 2100 रुपये हमने देने ही नहीं है, हमने संजीवनी योजना नाम की कोई चीज़ ही नहीं है, तो फिर अरविंद केजरीवाल कौन सा ढोल लेके पीट रहे हैं? वो सिर्फ झूठ का ढोल है जो दिल्ली की जनता को जैसे 10 साल ठगा गया है, अब जाते जाते भी ये ठगना चाहते हैं।
वैसे मुझे तो 2 दिन पहले ही इसका अंदाज़ा हो गया था, लेकिन ये दिल्ली के इतिहास में ये बड़ा यूनिक सिचुएशन है कि जो मुख्यमंत्री है वो कुछ बोल नहीं रही है। आज जो पूर्व मुख्यमंत्री है वो फर्जी कागज बांट रहा है और उसी की सरकार का डिपार्टमेंट कह रहा है कि जनता सावधान रहे। ये कोई ऐसी योजना ना तो है, ना तो प्रस्ताव में है, ना तो किसी भी मीटिंग में इसको रखा गया है। ये सिर्फ और सिर्फ जनता को भ्रमित करने के लिए है। ये जनता के साथ फ्रॉड हो सकता है और ये लिखने वाला दिल्ली सरकार का वो डिपार्टमेंट है जिसका नाम ले करके अरविंद केजरीवाल कुछ कागज बंटवा रहे हैं।
कोई भी स्कीम जब आती है तो उसके लिए एक प्रॉपर चैनल होता है। एक प्रोटोकॉल में सबसे पहले बजट एलोकेशन किया जाता है, फिर कैबिनेट की अप्रूवल ली जाती है और तब नोटिस निकालकर नोटिफाई करके स्कीम को लागू किया जाता है और फिर उसके फॉर्म भरवाए जाते हैं। दिल्ली में सत्ता में बैठे हुए लोगों ने ऐसी एक स्थिति पैदा कर दी कि जैसे वो इस स्कीम को लागू कर रहे हैं। लागू कर सकते थे, 10 साल थे उनके पास, वो कैबिनेट में अप्रूवल भी ले सकते थे, बजट एलोकेशन भी कर सकते थे, दे भी सकते थे, लेकिन 10 साल में कुछ किया नहीं। और आज सरकारी व्यक्ति अगर यानी मुख्यमंत्री, पूर्व मुख्यमंत्री या मंत्री इस बात की घोषणा करते तो लोगों को विश्वास ऐसा लगता है कि ये शायद सरकार की घोषणा है। तो इसीलिए मंत्रालय ने इस बात को आज नोटिफिकेशन करके साफ किया है कि ये सरकारी घोषणा नहीं है, एक व्यक्ति की घोषणा है और इसे लेकर जनता में कोई भ्रम ना रहे कि ये लागू हो सकती है। इसको लागू करने का कोई प्रोटोकॉल अभी निभाया नहीं गया है।
संजीवनी जो योजना लागू की है वो भी छलावा है, धोखा है। उसको आज ही क्यों याद आ रहा है अरविंद केजरीवाल साहब को? 10 साल थे, वहाँ क्यों नहीं लागू किया? 2020 के चुनाव से पहले मनीष सिसोदिया उप मुख्यमंत्री थे, उन्होंने कहा था कि हम दिल्ली के अंदर आयुष्मान भारत योजना का 5 लाख रुपए का बीमा दिल्ली वासियों को देंगे। पूरे 5 साल में नहीं किया। आज ये संजीवनी योजना की क्या ज़रूरत है जब केंद्र की एक बड़ी योजना जिसका 60% पैसा मोदी जी की सरकार दे रही है, आपको तो 40% देना है, तो आप उसको लागू करिए ना। क्यों लागू नहीं करते हैं? तो अब संजीवनी योजना में आपको 100% पैसा देना पड़ेगा। तो ये भी सिर्फ झूठ और छलावा है।
If you're wondering what the weather in your city is like today, here is the weather update brought to you by Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, powered by Galaxy AI.
दिन सनसेट देखने छज्जे पे चढ़ा, टूट गया।
हाँ, तो किसने बोला घर की दीवार पे रॉक क्लाइंबिंग करने को?
सफीना बदतमीजी।
समझ गया। मेरे पास आप दोनों की प्रॉब्लम की मेडिसिन है। इसको घर पे लगाओगे तो शादी का तो पता नहीं, पर घर पक्का नहीं टूटेगा।
रुंगटा नहीं तो घर स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं। रुंगटा स्टील TMT बार एकदम सॉलिड।
Former India cricketer Vinod Kambli has been hospitalized at a private facility in the Thane district where medical tests have confirmed the presence of clots in his brain, according to the doctors attending to him. Kambli also addressed the media for the first time since he was admitted into the hospital. I am alive because of the doctors here. All I would say is that I will do whatever the doctor asks me to. People will see the inspiration that I'll give them, Kambli told news agency PTI. Kambli was admitted to the hospital over the weekend after his health deteriorated, with his conditioning worsening on late Saturday night, prompting his transfer to the Akriti Hospital in Thane. While his condition is currently stable, he remains still somewhat critical. On Monday, a fan shared a video of Kambli in which he was seen giving a thumbs up. And this came after a recent viral video fueled further speculation about his health. In recent weeks, much has been said about Kambli's health struggles. The former cricketer had attended an event honouring his late coach Ramakant Achrekar, who mentored both him and Sachin Tendulkar at Shivaji Park in Mumbai. During the event, several videos circulated on social media that were showing Kambli struggle to maintain his composure. Kambli has since spoken out about his health struggles, expressing that he is feeling better but that he experienced a major scare about a month ago. The 52-year-old ex-cricketer revealed that he had been battling a urine infection but credited his wife and children for their unwavering support in helping him recover. Vinod Kambli and health issues are not a new story. In 2013, he suffered a heart attack and underwent an angioplasty to treat 2 blocked arteries. This recent video now has raised more concerns, suggesting that he may once again be facing serious health challenges. Kambli's cricketing career, though cut short, was marked by some remarkable performances. He played 17 tests for India, scoring 1,084 runs after debuting against England at Eden Gardens on February 2, 1993. In addition to his test career, Kambli also played in 104 ODIs, amassing 2,477 runs with an average of 32.59. His first-class cricket record is also particularly impressive, having scored 9,965 runs at an impressive average of 59.67 across 129 matches. Kambli first came into the limelight when he and childhood friend Sachin Tendulkar registered a world record 664-run partnership in a school match. But he often found himself entangled in controversies, and his problems were compounded by indiscipline. He was in and out of the team towards the latter parts of his international career and never played for India again after his final ODI in 2000. Kambli announced his international retirement in 2009 and stepped down from all forms of cricket in 2011, but his personal life continued to see issues, and fans will now hope that he can turn things around after this recent latest health scare.
कांग्रेस गवर्नमेंट पर अपना जन्मसिद्ध अधिकार समझती है, लेकिन गवर्नेंस का उससे 36 का नाता रहा है। जहां कांग्रेस, वहां गवर्नेंस हो ही नहीं सकती।
Prime Minister Modi in Madhya Pradesh attacks Congress, says Congress and good governance cannot go hand in hand.
इनके लिए मुख्यमंत्री बनना संभव ही नहीं है। 2.5 साल पहले पंजाब में भी तो घोषणा की थी कि महिलाओं को देंगे हर महीने, कहां दी भाई? इन्होंने घोषणा की थी कि जमुना जी साफ हो जाएगी, कहां हुई? इन्होंने कहा था दिल्ली में सरपट गाड़ियां दौड़ेंगी, कहां हुई? फर्जी भाड़ा इतना ज्यादा है।
Congress targets AAP after Delhi department's red flag. Key AAP schemes Congress calls Kejriwal a fraud. After Bangladesh seeks Hasina's return, Hasina's son claims Yunus government weaponizing judiciary for carrying out political witch hunt. Telangana police likely to issue second notice to actor Allu Arjun after he was grilled for over 4 hours yesterday. Manu Bhakar's name likely to be added to final list for Khel Ratna Award after major backlash. Russia-bound Azerbaijan Airlines plane carrying over 60 passengers crashes near Kazakhstan's Aktau. And we continue to get you further details on the passenger plane that had crashed in Aktau. It is an Azerbaijan Airlines plane that was en route from Baku to Grozny in Russia's Chechnya that crashed near the city of Aktau in Kazakhstan. In fact, Russian news agencies had said that the plane had gotten rerouted due to a fog situation in Grozny. The Azerbaijan Airlines Flight 8243 was carrying 62 passengers and 5 crew members. Reports suggest that 42 passengers have likely lost their lives. Let me cut across to Krutarth joining us from the newsroom to take us through further details, Krutarth, of how the plane was circling around the airport. It had to make an emergency landing. Unfortunately, it crashed, and the death toll now could have risen to 42, unfortunately.
Indeed, Suesha, and now we are also getting some breaking news updates on the survivors. There were about 67 passengers on board the aircraft, including 5 crew members who are along with that. So around a total of 72 lives were on board the aircraft, and about 29 is what Russian media is now reporting have survived the aircraft crash. And of the 29, 9 of them are reportedly in very serious condition. So there is also speculation as to whether the death toll, which is likely at around 42 at the moment, can also further go up. Other 20 survivors are also hospitalized in a Kazakhstan hospital, and they are also, almost in danger. But we do not have any word as to what the present health circumstances are of these 29 aircraft crash survivors. It is a rare occurrence in such cases that we have many survivors, and 29 survivors, of which 9 are in very serious grief condition, and potentially they are battling between life and death at the moment. So the situation remains critical in Aktau as the Embroider aircraft went down, making an emergency landing in Kazakhstan. Suesha.
All right, Krutarth, many thanks for getting us those details. Of course, we continue to track the latest coming in, also the statement from Azerbaijan Airlines and a confirmation on the death toll. Shifting focus, our sources have informed that the police has asked around 20 to 25 questions to Allu Arjun, and he answered all of them without any hesitation. Allu Arjun said will fully cooperate with the investigation and the investigative agency, and has I beg your pardon, just to rephrase, we're learning from our sources that Allu Arjun has said that he will fully cooperate with the officials and go through with the investigation, as the complete truth will be out, and he has faith in the law. The police has also asked Allu Arjun if an ACP or DCP had approached him that night in the theatre, asking him to leave, informing him about the death of Revati. But during his interrogation, we're learning that he said that he learned about the death of that woman only the next day through the media, and he had no information, neither was told by the cops on the night of 4th of December. Let me cut across to Aneri joining us live on the broadcast. Aneri, please take us through the questions that were asked to Allu Arjun, how he answered them, and what is likely to happen next. We are learning that he could be summoned again.
Well, that's right, Suesha. When we happen to speak to some of our sources where they have stated that, they have said that Allu Arjun was asked near about 20 to 25 questions, and he has replied to all of them without any hesitation. And also at the same time, some of the important questions, that was asked to Allu Arjun during the grilling and during the questioning, which went on yesterday for almost 4 hours. Allu Arjun was asked that about when did he know about the incident that took place, and also the police officials asked that did he know or did any of the ACP or DCP had approached him at the theatre. Then Allu Arjun very clearly stated that no one had approached him, whereas his manager had come and informed him that because you came here there was a stampede like situation, and while you leave also there could be a possibility of such similar incident, and that is the reason why he left within 3 minutes of informing by the manager of Allu Arjun itself. And also at the same time he says that he did not know about the incident that took place. He got to know about it the next day, and immediately he had spoken to his team and also extended the support to the family of the victim. But also one of the important questions that the police has asked him is about the bouncer's role, because remember, police has been pushing on and has been pointing out that the bouncers who were present there had pushed the crowd inside, and which led to the situation where the situation exaggerated is what the police officials have been stating. And that's the reason why the police has also asked Allu Arjun that whether he had hired these bouncers. So Allu Arjun said that no, he had not hired these bouncers, whereas it was the exhibitor and Maitri movie makers who were the ones who had arranged these bouncers at the Sandhya Theatre on the 4th of December. And also at the same time, remember how earlier 2 days back we had seen that the police officials had arrested bouncer Anthony. Well, bouncer Anthony is said to be the head of one of the agencies of the bouncers company, and now we'll have to see what exactly turns out to be, and further investigation what comes out, because these are the exclusive details which we have access through our sources, where also Allu Arjun was told that if required there would be further investigation. So Allu Arjun replied saying yes, he will completely cooperate with the investigation. There will be as he respects law, because remember earlier also Allu Arjun had given the statement that he has full faith in law, and he will cooperate with the investigation is what Allu Arjun has replied. So definitely a lot of things which are coming to light when we talk about this particular incident which had taken place on 4th of December. On one side we see that where the CCTV shows that how Revati was brought out of the Sandhya Theatre at around 9:16 p.m. in the evening that day, and also at the same time how the crowd was seen pushing inside the theatre.
Right. And Eri, many thanks for getting us those details. Of course, we continue to track what happens next. For the moment, we move on. And yes, a massive protest that was held at Anna University in Chennai after a student filed a sexual assault complaint. A second-year female student, along with her partner, a third-year student in the same college, were together when a perpetrator approached them. The suspect allegedly attacked the youth and sexually assaulted the girl inside the campus of Anna University in Chennai on late Monday night. According to latest information, the accused has been arrested by the police. First up, we get you responses from the BJP.
You have to understand, there are some terms that are very new to Tamil Nadu. Gang rape. Only in the last 3 years, we are hearing it. Crimes happening against a woman is at an all-time high, which we have produced a lot of NCRB records at different points of time. Now, this is not only shocking. For a moment, all of us felt paralyzed. One of the safest places, Tamil Nadu capital, in the middle of Tamil Nadu capital, Chennai, the sprawling Anna University campus, which is there for many, many years. A girl and a boy, fourth year and second year, they were right inside the campus. Two unknown fellows went there, beat up the boy and sexually assaulted the girl very brutally with injuries. And now the CCTVs are not functioning. It only shows the current state of law and order in Tamil Nadu, the current state of administration in Tamil Nadu. We just pray and hope this is the last time an incident like this is happening, be it any institute, in a premier institute in Chennai. We are shocked and just hope and pray the police people whose hands are tied for political reasons, they'll be given some freedom to operate.
The capital of Tamil Nadu, headquarters of Tamil Nadu, is becoming a lawless city. This government has got no control on law and order. We strongly condemn this. This is really shocking. A girl has been gang raped, that too in Chennai. Can't believe it. That is the state of law and order. This government has got no excuse to say anything on this. Shame on this government, shame on the Chief Minister, shame on the departments. How dare this can happen in Chennai? BJP strongly condemn this. The whoever has done this should be immediately arrested and justice to be done, and see to it that the Anna University campus is secured, protected. So many students from throughout Tamil Nadu and all over the country also, they are studying there. This is really it is very paining.
Time now for a short commercial break. On the other side, Russia-bound Azerbaijan Airlines plane carrying over 60 passengers crashes near Kazakhstan's Aktau.
Amity has been ranked India's #1 not-for-profit private university for 11th year, with top 10 ranked institutions in management, engineering, biotech, law, mass comm, telecom, hospitality, fashion and more. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
The Rohit Sharma-led Indian cricket team is currently in Australia for the much-anticipated Test series against Australia. The ongoing edition of the Border Gavaskar Trophy spans across 5 Test matches, and 3 of them are already done and dusted. The India vs Australia Test series is evenly poised as of now, thanks to the persistent rains at the Gabba that allowed both the teams to get away without even having to think about a loss. But the series has also heated up due to the scuffle between the Australian media and a few of the Indian players. Yet, like it or not, the question still remains around Rohit Sharma's future in the sport. Many believe that the writing on the wall is too big for Rohit to read, that his time is up, but this is not how champion players let their guard down. Rohit still has a shot at redemption, 4 innings and 2 more test matches to be precise. Maybe these 2 test matches will decide the skipper's fate and his association with the game as an active international test player. Rohit, from the initial days of his career, has been highly praised due to the number of times while he has faced absolute rockets from legendary pacers. Rohit Sharma's lazy elegance has been acknowledged and appreciated by all cricket experts around the globe. A batsman as accomplished and legendary as Virat Kohli also acknowledged the amount of talent Rohit possesses with the bat in his hands, but maybe it is that lazy elegance that has come back to haunt him. Rohit was never a batter who liked to belt bowlers from the word go, but something in him changed after the 2023 ODI World Cup, where his selfless approach was appreciated by many fans and experts. Yet white ball and red ball games are 2 very different beasts altogether, and a slight change in approach in the white ball game has perhaps affected Rohit's test match batting. Rohit, after being promoted as an opener in the red ball format in 2019, averaged 56.95 until October 2023. Interestingly, after the culmination of the World Cup in 2023, Rohit's form has seen a huge downslide and he's currently averaging 18.50. Rohit seems to be struggling against his biggest strengths, which has now turned into a weakness. The clock is ticking for both Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma, and there isn't any shying away from this fact, but this doesn't demean the champion players they have been for their country. But as far as Virat Kohli's case is concerned, he still has a century in the ongoing Border Gavaskar trophies which he can boast about. But for Rohit, the numbers have gotten as bad as they can get. His future strictly depends upon India's squad.
आज श्रद्धेय अटल जी की जन्म जयंती है। अटल जी की जयंती का ये पर्व सुशासन की, सुसेवा की हमारी प्रेरणा का भी पर्व है। बरसों बरसों तक उन्होंने मुझ जैसे अनेक कार्यकर्ताओं को सिखाया है। देश के विकास में अटल जी का योगदान हमेशा हमारे स्मृति पटल पर अमिट रहेगा।
More breaking news coming in on the Azerbaijan Airlines plane that had crashed. It was en route from Baku to Grozny. Reports suggest that 42 passengers may have lost their lives. Republic has accessed latest pictures as the rescue operation is underway, where the government has assured a special investigation and every possible assistance. There you see rescuers on the ground as they're clearing the debris. All the reports suggest that 42 passengers may have died in this plane crash. Those are the pictures of the aftermath of that plane crash that had 62 passengers on board. 62 passengers on board, 5 crew members, and 42 passengers who may have lost their lives in this plane crash. The Azerbaijan Airlines plane that was en route from Baku to Grozny, due to fog, that the plane had to be rerouted to land at Aktau in Kazakhstan, and before it landed, it was circling the airport. It had to make an emergency landing, cutting across to Kritarth as we stay with these pictures. Kritarth awaiting confirmation on the death toll. Meanwhile, rescue operations are underway.
In its Suesha, and as per the reports, so far 4 bodies have been recovered from the crash site. As we can see on screen, rescue operations are in full swing at the moment in Aktau, and 4 bodies have been recovered. As per news reports that are suggesting the death toll is expected to be somewhere between 30 to 42. At the same time, around 28 to 29 people have survived the crash, of which all of them are moved to the hospital, and 9 of them are believed to be in very serious critical condition while being admitted to the hospital. Along with that, 20 other passengers are also admitted with various forms of injuries in this crash. It was a very high impact dynamic crash that took place while making an emergency landing in Aktau. We can see that the plane's fuselage is snapped into 2 parts. The visuals on screen right now showing the tail part, which is almost overturned about 360 degrees. And we can see how bodies are being now dragged outside the crash site and how rescue operations are underway. As I said earlier, around 28 to 29 passengers have survived this air crash. One of the most grievous air crashes that we have seen in recent memory, this time in Kazakhstan, in Aktau, where the plane was en route to Grozny in Chechnya in Russia. And now rescue operations once again in full swing. 67 souls were on board, 67 passengers, of which around 42 is the number that we are looking at, with the potential casualties who have lost their life in this horrific air crash in Aktau, and about 28 of them likely surviving, but still 9 remain in critical healthcare condition. Suesha.
Right, Kritarth, many thanks for getting us those details. Of course, we continue to keep a close track as the rescue operations are underway. Extremely unfortunate as we learn that more than 42 people may have lost their lives. Thank you for the moment for getting us the latest. And well, as we come to the end of this news wheel, let's record and summarize with Note Assist using Galaxy AI on Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. controversy that erupted after Delhi government departments distanced themselves from AAP's promised schemes, asking people not to share personal details. The Delhi government's Women and Child Development and Health departments issued public notices fact-checking the ruling AAP's promised schemes of providing 2,100 rupees to women and free treatment for the elderly, triggering a fresh row ahead of assembly polls. The development, which came days after AAP leaders launched the exercise of registering people for the Mukhya Mantri Mahila Samman Yojana and Sanjeevani Yojana with much fanfare, were countered by the Delhi government departments, saying the schemes do not exist, while both BJP and Congress called the Aam Aadmi Party a fraud party. AAP Supremo Arvind Kejriwal, who is leading the registration drive, alleged that the BJP was rattled by the two schemes and claimed that Chief Minister Atishi could be arrested in a fake case in the days to come. And there you have it, the precise reading of the news in a simpler format using Galaxy AI on Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. We'll be back with the headlines in a few minutes.
The Rohit Sharma-led Indian cricket team is currently in Australia for the much-anticipated Test series against Australia. The ongoing edition of the Border Gavaskar Trophy spans across 5 test matches and 3 of them are already done and dusted.
Artificial intelligence has changed the way we do things, and so much more is in the offing. The Republic Media Network is very, very proud to announce this game-changing partnership with Samsung. Because with Samsung, the Galaxy AI is here. From our news anchors to our reporters to Republic Network staff, we will all be using Samsung devices. We are excited about the new Galaxy Z series and the Galaxy S series, both powered by Galaxy AI. And we will be using these phones on screen and behind the scenes daily to bring you the news first. My experience in using the Samsung devices shows that it makes us deliver the news much faster. It helps us deliver the news quicker and simpler with more productivity, efficiency and creativity. Republic and Samsung together will unfold a new world of possibilities. It's going to be an epic adventure together. The Galaxy AI is here.
From Asia's largest news headquarters, setting the agenda for Bharat. You're watching Republic.
Hello and a very warm welcome. You're watching Republic. I'm Gesu Bhardwaj. And actor Allu Arjun may get a second notice by the Telangana police. We're tracking this and a lot more for you, but first the headlines. Opposition's all-out appeasement. AIMIM and Congress mull on fielding Delhi riots accused.
के लिए मुख्यमंत्री बनना संभव ही नहीं है। 2.5 साल पहले पंजाब में भी तो घोषणा की थी कि महिलाओं को देंगे हर महीने। कहां थी भाई? इन्होंने घोषणा की थी कि जमुना जी साफ हो जाएगी। कहां हुई? इन्होंने कहा था दिल्ली में सरपट गाड़ियां दौड़ेंगी। कहां हुई? फर्जी भाड़ा इतना ज्यादा है।
Congress targets AAP after Delhi department's red flag key AAP schemes. Congress calls Kejriwal a fraud. After Bangladesh seeks Hasina's return, Hasina's son claims Yunus government weaponizing the judiciary for carrying out political witch hunt. Telangana police likely to issue second notice to actor Allu Arjun after he was grilled for over 4 hours yesterday. Manu Bhakar's name likely to be added to the final list for Khel Ratna award after major backlash. Russia-bound Azerbaijan Airlines plane carrying over 60 passengers crashes near Kazakhstan's Aktau. Viewers, fresh firing incident has been recorded in Manipur. The tensions have flared in the peripheral areas of Imphal East and Kangpokpi district, while the rest of the state celebrated Christmas, praying for peace and normalcy. Tensions have broken out in parts of Manipur. Since early in the morning, around 6:30 a.m., Sinamkom village in Imphal East has been under heavy attack by armed miscreants from Kangpokpi, while the rest of the state was looking forward to celebrating a peaceful Christmas day. The people of Sinamkom and nearby villages were forced to wake up to the loud and disturbing sounds of bombs being fired from the scenic Kangpokpi Hills by so-called village volunteers. In response to the attacks, security forces retaliated strongly. There are no updates on how many people have been nabbed or killed. over the incident, over the firing which has been reported in Manipur. In fact, there is no information yet on the casualties caused on the side of the villagers. Fresh firing has been reported in Manipur. Viewers, tensions have fled in the peripheral areas of Imphal East and Kangpokpi district. While the rest of the state was looking forward to celebrate a peaceful Christmas, fresh firing has been reported in Manipur. Since early morning around 6:30 in the AM, Sinamkom village in Imphal has been under heavy attack by armed miscreants from Kangpoki. People of Sinamkom and nearby villages were forced to wake up to the loud and disturbing sounds of bombs being fired from Kangpoki. Extra forces have been rushed to the scene for pacifying the attacks and for rescue operations. We're also being joined by my colleague Anirudh on the story to get us more on the incident. There is some problem. Anirudh, tell me more details about the incident. A firing was reported on Christmas in Manipur, and sources are saying that the fire came from the Kangpoki districts, in fact the Kangpoki hills. What are the security measures that are being taken right now, and how far has this attack been pacified as of yet? Anirudh.
Yes, firing started early morning at around 6:30 today, and since the firing started, there have been a heavy retaliation by the security forces from the valley side as well. From the foothills, the firing was initiated, and in response to the firing by suspected militants, the security forces heavily retaliated, and we are getting to know that heavy deployment of more additional forces have been made in the area, in the locality where the firing was reported. The firing has taken place in the fringe area of Imphal East, bordering Kangpokpi district early morning today. And now the situation is reportedly calm, and no fresh firing has been reported, though more additional forces have been pressed in.
Right, Aniruddha. Thank you so much for getting us the updates. We will move on to another breaking news. AIMIM Delhi Chief Dr. Shoaib Jamai has stirred speculations after meeting the family of Shahrukh Pathan, a key accused in the 2020 Delhi riots. The meeting has fueled speculation that AIMIM may consider fielding him as a candidate in the upcoming Delhi Assembly polls next year. Shoaib Jamai, the AIMIM Delhi chief, has now given a clean chit to Delhi riots accused Shahrukh, calling him a victim of judicial bias. In fact, Shoaib Jamai, the Delhi chief for AIMIM, also said that there is nothing wrong in Pathan's urge to fight the election. Listen to what Shoaib Jamai had to say.
Frankly speaking, both of them were the victim of the media narrative, isn't it? And as a state president of Delhi for the political party, I think it's my responsibility to meet those victims who were the victims of the media narrative. And I met 2 days ago with the mother of Shahrukh Pathan, and she was very worried and concerned about the fate of his son. And Shahrukh Pathan was lodged in jail for the past 5 years, and he got bail in one case, and for the another case he was trying to get bail, and time again his file was not moved. So Shahrukh Pathan is an example of the judicial biasness. If you take the example of Ram Bhakt Gopal, you saw there was a picture of Ram Bhakt Gopal flaring a gun and shooting at the Jamia Millia Islamia during the CA-NRC protest, and that Ram Bhakt Gopal got the bail swiftly, and then BJP leaders have garlanded him. Now he is the BJP leader, top leader in Delhi. If Ram Bhakt Gopal have the right to get the bail, why not Shahrukh Pathan?
Viewers, that was the Delhi chief of AIMIM, Shoaib Jamai, who said that even the BJP fielded somebody who was accused of pointing a gun at JNU protests. In fact, the AIMIM chief has stirred controversy after he went to meet Shahrukh Pathan, who is a key accused in the 2020 Delhi riots. In fact, the meeting has fueled speculations that AIMIM may consider fielding Shahrukh Pathan as a candidate in the upcoming Delhi Assembly elections. Shoaib Jamai, the AIMIM Delhi chief, in fact, also said that there was nothing wrong with Shahrukh Pathan being fielded in as a candidate. He has also now given a clean chit to Delhi riots accused Shahrukh Pathan, calling him a victim of judicial bias in an exclusive interview with Republic. Shoaib Jamai said that Shahrukh Pathan was put behind the bars on unfounded claims, which he called a judicial bias. Now remember, viewers, Shahrukh Pathan is the key accused from the 2020 Delhi riots. And moving on, the string of such events do not just stop here. Meanwhile, on the other hand, after AIMIM, it is the Congress who is mulling to field another riot-accused Ishrat Jahan. We learn that her name was discussed in Congress CEC meeting. In fact, Rahul Gandhi advocated in the CEC meet to give a ticket to Ishrat Jahan. Rahul Gandhi also said that Congress should give tickets to youngsters who have been quote-unquote wrongly accused in riots. Also, Congress is likely to give Ishrat Jahan a ticket from the Okhla constituency. However, there are no final announcements or confirmations that have been made yet. But after AIMIM, it is the Congress now. In fact, Rahul Gandhi has said that there is no problem in giving a ticket to youngsters who've been quote-unquote wrongly accused in riots. The flavor of the statement that comes from the AIMIM Delhi chief Shoaib Jamai and Congress's Rahul Gandhi remains to be the same. They're both speaking about how youngsters are falsely accused and put behind bars when clearly in AIMIM's case, Shahrukh Pathan could be seen holding a gun onto a police personnel's face amid the 2020